I just can't let you go. Lord knows
So,
that
someone who lives near you keeps looking at you or looking over at you. I also feel like they're, whoever this person, I don't know, they're like when you're outside, they somehow know that you're outside, so they go outside. They're kind of hovering around your area, like where you live. You might bump into them sometimes, or you've been bumping into them at, local places near where you live. Yeah, I feel like, but they're not saying anything. It's almost like, I don't know, are they shy? Are you feeling like they're shy or what? Definitely attracted to you though, interested when I ask you out, but they're kind of holding back a little bit here. They might not be sure if you are with someone or not. They're trying to figure it out. So could be a fire sign or a water sign, but they're definitely, there's some kind of like spark or romantic feelings that they have towards you. But look, just kind of like they're not saying anything. And I feel like it might have you a little flustered. Like, why do they keep looking at you? Right? That's your kind of thing. Like, why do they keep looking? You can feel something. I feel like you can feel something is happening, but you're not 100% sure. Okay. So this is, we're going to get into this reading and see what this is all about. Okay. So for some of you, this is around like your home or your family home. Some of you might be already involved, or maybe you're married. I don't know. I feel like there's like a little thing here happening. There's a little something happening. It could be near your work as well. Some of you already know who this is, or you've met them before. But I don't know, I just keep getting a sense like they're standing in their yard holding a rake, watching over at you, walking to your car or doing whatever. Maybe it's the maintenance person or someone that works in an office. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, we're going to get into this for sure. This is cute. No, really, it's kind of cute. It is. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Oh, the Hanged Man. Very passive energy. Not approaching. They want to. They've got that, ask you out. Ask and see if you're involved with anyone. Piscean energy there. I'm just getting the name Thomas or Tommy or Tina. Okay. Wow, Virgo. What is going on? Yeah, this is a different perspective. This person is definitely they're kind of looking at you because they're interested, but they're also looking to see, like, is anybody coming over to your place? Is anybody at your desk? It's not spying, because I don't feel like there's like a creep factor here. It's just more like trying to sort it out, trying to get the deets to see, looking to get the tea. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, look at that. Man, there's a fantasy thing going here. Yeah, see if you're committed or if you're involved with someone. This just fell right here on the Knight of Cups. So yeah, that's totally giving. You're in their dreams, Virgo. This person's like dreaming about you or fantasizing, one or the other. You're kind of like a ghost. Are you the real deal? Looking to see if you're committed or not. Because if you're not, and they find out if you're with someone or not, like if they find out that you're not, I do see them approaching this month. All right, we got an air sign, masculine or feminine energy. Could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini as well. Interesting, Virgo. Who's eating? somebody buy cranberries? I just got a whiff of cranberries, like the smell of cranberries. Cranberry juice, cranberries. It's such a weird thing. All right. This person is asking other people as well. They're asking around the office or the neighbors. And you know what? It's if it hasn't come out to you yet, it will, because they're sloppy about it, is what I'm getting. They're very sloppy about it. So I feel like you're going to find out about it from the other third party sources that they're asking about you. Yeah, it's almost as if they want it to kind of be known. It's a very passive way. It's passive direction, passively direct. So it's not coming right out and saying it, because this 9 of Wands is giving very hesitancy. It's giving hesitancy to come directly. They don't want to, I don't know, there must be something about the situation or the environment that is a little risque, or maybe you are in a relationship, or you're married, or it's too close to home, or don't want any office politics kind of stuff. But at the same time, they're creating that, you know? Yeah, this person, they're hoping really to get lucky, in the sense that you're single and ready to mingle like a Pringle with your dingle. With your dingling. All right, so they're hoping it's going to be in their favor, Virgo, that they can have, there will be an opportunity, I feel like, in October for sure. I feel like they kind of want to set it up first to find out if you're with someone, or if you're free, so they can make their move. Maybe if you're interested, hang a big sign on your door or on your desk or somewhere that says, single as a Pringle, ready for the dingle. Maybe that's it. Or ready to give the dingle, whichever. Yeah, you're going to find out that there's some gossip. There's a female that's going to say something to you, or you're going to get the information from some other sources that this person's asking about you. Yeah, Virgo. All right, you got the Moon, 3 of Swords. I feel like this person, whoever they are, is on their own, or there's a breakup to come. They had a very toxic relationship with someone who is keeping secrets and very immature. But it looks like that's ending, or has ended, or will be ending. All right. Are you interested in this? If you know who this is, if Virgo knows who this person is Virgo interested in this person? I'm just curious. Oh, of course, Virgo's like, ain't none of your business. Kelly girl, ain't none of your business. That's Virgo for you. Hush, hush. Keep it down now. Voices carry. Virgo's like, not saying nothing. Not showing a thing. Virgo, you are, even if you are not revealing anything. You're blocking that. You're not revealing it. But you're kind of hopeful that it's a good thing. You're not showing your cards, Virgo. You're keeping your cards close to your chest. You're being kind and generous and friendly to them. If they ask for help, you're like, sure, I'll help you. You need a couple of coins for the vending machine? Here you go. Yeah, but you're not revealing anything. And I think maybe for some of you, because maybe you are interested, but you don't want to trap yourself in something that, you know, you're playing, like, it's a cautionary tale. You're being cautious in regards to this situation. There might be another person in your life as well, and that could be playing a role too. Little hush hush, little drama, little soap opera, Netflix series here on House of Virgo. Little drama for sure. Yeah. You know, you guys, I'm creating my own deck, okay? And I'm just writing them out and coming up with things that I'm intuiting. It's not for sale. Maybe someday I'll create it, mass produce it. But for now, this is just my own little thing. And I'm going to pull some cards for it. And you will see these in the shorts because I'm doing shorts with them. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do you have here? What does Virgo need to know? New opportunity is destiny, Virgo. Uh-oh. This person's your destined partner? Is this person, whoever they are, who's maybe a little shy? Shy, touch, eye to eye. You're too shy, hush, eye to eye. Yeah, okay. New opportunity is destiny. I feel like this is somebody new. And even though I don't have any aces here, it could be semi-new. For some of you, maybe you've lived next door or worked with this person for quite some time. So it's not like fresh out of the oven, so to speak. It's been sitting on the counter, but you haven't taken a bite yet. Nobody's eaten it yet, so the first bite will be new. Yeah, so it's a little bit like, okay. But it seems like this new opportunity, this is an opportunity. It's destined. You're destined to connect with this person. They're in. They appeared for a particular reason. I'm not exactly. I guess I should ask. No. It's too early. Someone asks advice. Well, that was just going to be me, but it's not. I feel like this person's going to ask you for something. Remember how I said you're being kind? If they ask you for something like coins for the vending machine, like a snack, or if it's at where you live, you know, you got a cup of sugar I could borrow, that kind of thing. But also a little bit of advice, maybe on a project, or asking you how you have your front yard looking so nice, or how you have your plants looking so beautiful. How do you do it? It's weird. It's kind of like it's an approach to strike up conversation. That's what it feels like. Okay. Now, if you don't have anybody else, this could be an air sign or a fire sign. You also have Pisces and Capricorn as well. All right. Anything else here? Oh my God. You've got to be kidding. I feel like my cards are just intuitively infused. Validation from a stranger. This is a stranger. Even if you know them, okay, they're still kind of a stranger, and some kind of validation comes in from them that they're interested in you in October. It comes out. Yes, Virgo, it comes out. My gosh. What say you, Virgo? What say you about this little crush? For some of you, it's you have an interest in someone else, but this person showing interest in you is giving validation. Like, hey, you still got it. That kind of thing. maybe it's just a feel-good thing. But look, the confirmation is that there is someone in your environment who has a thing for you. And you might be like, what is going on? Why do they keep looking at me? Why do they keep looking over at me? Yeah, they're definitely interested. Doesn't mean, like at the end of the day, I mean, it is showing destiny. But, you can, like, just because something's destined and fated, I mean, you could always turn left or turn right. You know what I mean? Oh, my gosh. You've got dating. Whining, dining, and romance. Oh, boy. Some of you, I want you to leave in the chat or in the comments if this reading is resonating for you and there is someone that relates to this reading that you're like, yes, I'm interested. All right. I feel like you can have fun times with this person, however you define fun. Hold on. All right, you guys, physical features. I want to see what the physical features are of this person or you. I'm going to have that song stuck in my head all night now. Fashionista. Well, this person, quality, fashion, quality clothing, quality car, quality design, inside their home, nice threads at work. I'm definitely getting glasses, sunglasses, mostly. Somebody in sunglasses. Could be eyeglasses as well. You and or them. Remember, we're looking at you or them. Let's see. Maybe they're looking at you wondering if you're pregnant. Or are you? Are you pregnant? Okay. Well, that's there. Maybe they're pregnant. Maybe they're a single mom. Or God, I hope it's not. Oh, let's not go there. Okay, maybe it's you. All right, somebody's bold. Bold. Somebody's bald. What else? Oh, wears a lot of makeup. Wears makeup, is a makeup artist. I'm seeing someone put makeup on at a desk or taking their makeup off. High cheekbones. Okay, physical features. Somebody has high cheekbones. And, oh, okay, tattoos. Somebody's got tattoos. Oh. Every day I have the dropsies. Every day. Anybody else besides me with the dropsies? All right, let's see. One more, please. Oh, a blusher. Yes. And it could be makeup blush, but also someone that blushes very easily. And that might be part of the shyness on this person. Or you could be someone who's a bit of a blusher. There could also be someone, it's a lot of women here, but it's guys too. There could be also someone that wears a hat. And for some of you, it could be you getting into the cooler seasons. Or it could, maybe you both live in a chilly season and hats are on. Hats are going on. Doesn't have to be. Could be a baseball cap, football helmet. Speaking of which, I gotta get going. The Eagles are about to come on. All right, let me get a few more messages here. What else Virgo needs to? Okay, freedom. That gives me, excuse me, Aquarius energy. Casual, being single, lightness. Somebody's single. Chatting casually. Also, ooh, you've got money, wealth, luck, finances improving in October as well. Is there anything else here Virgo needs to know? Wealth, luck, and finances are improving. Okay, we also have mature woman. So if you could be older than this person, could be much older than them, or they could be much older than you. Somebody's got a thing for the granny down the road. I'll be single as a Pringle and ready to mingle with my dingle with the granny. That's fine. Socialite, connector, high society, male or female, mature. It's one of you. All right. Let's see if we can pick up some signs here. My Virgos. If we have any definite signs here for Virgos. Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo. Aquarius, that's 3 times. Definitely Aquarius energy showing up. Aries and Scorpio again. And Scorpio again. Okay, that's 3 times. Aries 2 times. Capricorn and Libra. Okay. So we're feeling a little water and a little air showing up here. Let's see if we can get some initials. All right, X, W. Oh, that's weather. Watch out for the weather. Hey, if you're on the East Coast, we got a big old nor'easter coming up the coast. So be safe, y'all. Y'all come back now, you hear? Texas, West Texas, Tennessee, TNWX for initials. JKI, initial J, K, and I. Just a couple more. Oh, again with the dropsies. Again with the dropsies. What fell? All right. Somebody's birthday's on the 6th. All right, you've got D, M, G, O, Doug. That doggy dog, capetta dog. Bow wow wow, yippee oh, yippee yay. All right, we have the 11th and the 8th. I got like some kind of spiritual jukebox going on. You have the 2nd, the 26th, the 28th, the 20th, the 4th, the 24th, the 23rd. Birth dates, the 27th and the 7th. You have the 11th again, 11-11, you guys. If you're seeing that a lot, that's because that person is around you. And the 3rd again, 33, 73, 72, 74, 78, 76. Wapner. All right, I'm a good driver. A couple of charms, and then I'll get you out of here, and I'll get me out of here so I can go watch that Eagles Giants game. I think it's the Eagles and the Giants. I think they're playing the Giants. Yeah, it's at Met. So, all right, charms. All right, we have the Star of David that does represent Judaism. Okay, so we might have someone here who's Jewish. They could be active practicing their faith or not. All right. Okay, this is weird. I just picked this up, and immediately they gave me 2 words. They said ice flower. Ice flower. I have no idea what that means. Oh, well, an ice flower. Wouldn't that be a snowflake? Kind of. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know. It just looks like a blue orchid, perhaps. Blue orchid. And last but not least, got some balloons. Somebody's birthday. I know it's not yours, Virgo. But you might be thinking about a birthday party or get an invite to a birthday party. I just saw a bike as well. like a bicycle. So there's some kind of connection to a bicycle as well. Birthday party or a celebration. Could be a baby shower. We did see pregnancy. So it could be somebody here. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. All right. So you're starting with new love. There's a new person showing up this weekend. Let's take a look and see what might show up here in regards to a new love, new person, an unknown person. So the world is here in reverse. Unfinished business. That's interesting. Or an unfinished lesson. For some of you, this is a past person who has not left your life and is going to be coming back around seeking a new love opportunity with you. For some of you, the unknown aspect will come across as if, wow, never expected them to do that. Okay? Unfamiliar behavior. Okay? So it could possibly be a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. All right? But I feel like they're coming in, they're seeking new love. Ooh, with the Fool, taking a huge risk. That's what the difference is. Okay? Yeah. Okay? That's what the difference is here with this person, Aquarius energy. I feel like someone here who's not moved on, coming in to either give you closure or to talk about this relationship and wanting to have some kind of new beginning with you. I don't feel like you're going to recognize this behavior from them. Or something about them will look different. You may not recognize when they show up. They could be coming into town this weekend or say something like they're going to be in your area. Okay, Leo energy there. Yes, I'm getting some fixed signs. This person wants a new chance with you. Yeah, definitely. So I feel like they're going to be showing up this weekend with, I want to say, strength, some kind of strength that they didn't have before. What does that even mean? Definitely not a weak-willed energy. Not a fearful energy, not a self-sabotaging energy. It's quite the opposite. Someone who has courage, taking a risk, taking a chance. Okay. That feels like that's your message for the start of this reading, all right? So I feel like to tell you, expect this person to show up. There's maybe a delay in travel and they're going to be around. All right. Let's get into triangle. You also have crowded relationship and a choice between you and two other people. One of them has to go. That's going to be on the table because there's something new starting. Could be related to this. But someone is getting kicked to the curb. You have to kick somebody to the curb. You've learned all you could learn, or you know all you can know about one or two of these people. Some of you are giving another person from before a chance to another shot, another chance, or maybe you're still with them, and you guys are separated, or something's going on where you're not connecting. But I'm really getting a sense here that there's one other person showing up this weekend that really isn't on your team, on your side. Okay, they're not Team Virgo. And I feel like whoever that person is, you may know who they are. You may come to realize over this weekend that you got to let them go. This could be a romantic partnership. This could be a choice between two employees. You making the decision. You could be choosing between two different jobs or which one to accept. Okay, but there's a choice, and one person is getting the boot this weekend by you. You're booting somebody this weekend. Or the choice comes up and then you're kind of like, ooh, I need to figure this out. What am I going to do? Especially if you have the past calling. There's too many people, crowded relationship or a crowded situation. It's too much. Also obstacles, blocks, pathways, delays. Okay, we did see a delay. Yeah, I see you trying to make a move somewhere. Look at this. This is crazy. It's exactly what I'm saying. I see you trying to make a move here. You're finally ready to make some kind of move this weekend. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Feels mostly physically because of all the wands. Creatively, perhaps, but there's major delays. This is the obstacle. If you're planning to do something this weekend, I feel like maybe postpone it. If you have somewhere to go or you have something you need to overcome or accomplish this weekend, I feel like Spirit's saying, put it on hold. There's going to be too many obstacles, too many delays, even with the 8 of Wands in the reverse. I mean, that's 100% delays. Not good news. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I just feel like this is more about a timing thing. Even with the 7 of Wands, that's defense. That's blocks. Or self-defense. It's not time to do something that you were either planning to do or something that comes up for you this weekend. Even though you might want to, even though you see yourself in that position or you had a plan to do it, I feel like not this weekend. Okay. You also have control, releasing, taking back your power, and being kinky in the bedroom. Okay. Oh yeah, there's my bed card. Taking back your power, not letting controlling situations. You're trying to heal from something, maybe someone else's control, but I feel like you're, even with the 4 of Swords, you're just like, you know what, taking some time out, getting away from this controlling energy as well. The Star in the reverse. You need some rest. If you feel ignored, Spirit's telling me that someone who's ignoring you is using that as a control tactic. And I kind of feel like your best response is no response to that, not to chase, don't take the bait. That's the biggest message here. Don't take the bait of someone who's trying to puppet string you. Okay? Someone's ignoring you on purpose. It's all part of their control tactic. Pray for them. Bless their heart. Pray for them. Right? Some of you might just be like, you have a headache and you're just not in the mood this weekend as well for a little physical pleasure. You're resting. This is kind of going silent. I'm hearing go silent on anyone that's trying to control you. Okay? That's the new option. That's your option. That's the option. If you engage, it's just going to give the message that they have the power. So this is you taking back your power by not responding and not falling prey to gimmicks. All right? The best revenge is a dish served cold, right? So it's something about being cold. You also have true love, pure love, honest connection. What's this all about? Oh, shoot. 2 of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely making, a beautiful connection. Some of you, it's with an authoritative figure in your life. Could be a father figure. Could be an elder. Could be a boss. Some of you in love with your boss or your boss in love with you. Connection gets made. For some, it's with an Aries. Oh my God. Ace of Cups. What's going on here? I don't know if that's related to this person coming back or a new love. It could be. Doesn't have to be. But there's definitely a true love connection that gets made this weekend. And this is new. This is a new start here. So, I see 2 people exchanging numbers as well, like phone numbers. Someone takes someone's phone and says, here, let me put my phone number in. I'm seeing that, okay? Interesting. You got a lot of love on the table. And I feel like you're dealing with several people this weekend. And each person is being handled differently, uniquely. It's not like straight one general size fits all, straight across the board. There's a certain person that you need to like not engage with. There's a decision that you need to make between a present or 2 people who are present, and it's like one of them has to go. And then there's also this person from your past showing back up who's taking a huge risk and has the strength and stamina, wants to go the distance, and it's a little different than maybe what you're used to. You also have spiritual growth, learning and expanding your soul. Oh my gosh, it's tied to your childhood. You need to reconcile with your past in order to have your spiritual growth. And that's a message I'm getting. You need to learn from the past. You need to reconcile with your past in order to learn and expand. If you haven't reconciled with your past, oh my gosh, 8 of Swords, reversed, release. Let your past go. You can't have your spiritual growth if the past is still ruling your life, even if it's subconsciously. If you want to release those subconscious undercurrents that are dictating your life, even though consciously you may not realize it, start a journal, because it starts coming out. That really feels like you can't have your spiritual growth until you let go of your past, until you reconcile with it. 100%. The clarity that you needs to go. Well, it needs to come in by you letting go of the past, right? And I feel like you're ready for that, because the the 8 of Swords is in the reverse. When it's in the upright, there is an energy of feeling trapped or victimized. It's incredibly difficult to move forward with something and make change until you can look at the past, unless you look at the past and say, yes, that's what's happened. Because if you don't, then you're still kind of denying it and suppressing it, whatever it is. No matter how difficult, whatever the situation is, sometimes it's much easier to just say, maybe you got by someone or something. If you got, it might be time for you to just admit that and just say, okay, I'm going to take the L on this one, but I'm ready for change, and what's ahead of me is way better than my shame or that feeling that I got hustled or something happened that wasn't in my benefit, even if I took part in it or whether I was a victim of it or not. I feel like in order to heal, we just have to get to a place where we say, yes, that happened. It's not my current reality right now. It's in the past. I can accept that happened. I don't agree that happened, but I can accept the reality of the fact that it did, and I can leave it where it happened. That's where it happened. I don't have to live in the crime scene today and make it my future. I feel like that's the biggest message for your spiritual growth. Let me see what other messages you have here, Virgo. Anything else related or non-related to this reading for Virgo's weekend? Oh, some of you, lost money find. So you're going to find some lost money. Either you didn't know it was coming to you, or you literally lost money or a wallet. You're going to find it. Okay, what else? Lost without you. Your money's like, where are you? Come back, I need you. I can't function. I'm no good without you, Virgo. But someone feels lost without you. And there's also an apology that's coming. The person that's lost without you, an apology comes. You will be crossing paths soon. Could be with that person who feels lost without you, or you're crossing paths with somebody new. Either way, you're crossing a love path, that's for sure. Anything else for Virgo? Okay. Oh, an emoted confession comes. Someone confesses their feelings to you over this weekend, Virgo. What the heck? Anything else for Virgo? Anything else for Virgo? Oh, someone loves your eyes, Virgo. Someone thinks you have the most beautiful eyes. They're in love with your eyes. Somebody has light brown eyes. And and that could be that same person wants you so bad. Oh my gosh. Virgo, you're hot to trot this weekend. You're giving off those pheromones or something. Yeah. Longing for your touch. And also, there you go. That money thing, an unexpected payment is also coming in. So if somebody owes you money, they haven't paid in a while, or they overpay, it's unexpected, but it's money coming in for you. this weekend as well. All right, let me just see what's on the table for romance angels. Oh, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like there's someone in your life or will be coming in that's seeking a higher level of commitment. It could be that past person. It could also be the new person. That could have something to do with these choices you need to make. Well, like life, when it rains, it pours, right? This is your life this weekend. Nobody's traveling, though. For some reason, there's a delay. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Oh, gosh. And integrity. Question, does the situation align with your values and morals? And forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another person will help you move forward. And that has a lot to do with acceptance. First, you have to accept it in order to move forward. Forgiveness, that's optional. That's up to you. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't, you're not ready for it, then don't. Don't have to. I mean, you should probably at some point to release everything. But it's up to you. All right, let's see what your Chinese sign is. Yours and or someone's showing up here. Pig, rooster, dragon, snaky snake, dog, capeta dog, ox, rat, and rabbit. All right, Virgo. All right, let's get the rest of these. All right, you've got Capricorn and Gemini, significant over this weekend. You have J, T, the initial I, and B. You also have 8, 2, 1, and 8 again. 18th and the 28th. Other signs, you have Cancer and Libra showing up. A couple of more. You have H, C, Z, initial Z, okay? You also have the 5th and the 25th and the 15th. You have the 6th, 26th, and the 16th, the 4th, 24th, and the 14th. Birth dates. 1990, someone is 30, 55, 56, 51, the 15th and the 25th, 1981, 818 area code, 565 area code, 415, 218 as well. I don't know why area codes. I haven't said those in a really long time, but they're coming up. All right, let's see. Did I say the 1st? Somebody's birthday is the 1st. Also the 21st. And the 30th and the 31st. All right, let's get some charms. Okay, beautiful red butterfly. Can you see it? Beautiful red butterfly, Virgo. Passion, passion, passion. Transformative passion. Freedom. Somebody has a red butterfly somewhere near them or sees one. Yes. Red butterfly. What else do you have? All right. You get a gold star. Gold star review. I just got a gold star review. Well, I didn't. I'm saying I just picked up. Whoa, that was weird. My chair just moved. I have another chair over here and it just moved. Oh my goodness. I hope there's no ghost in here. I really can't handle ghosts, paranormal stuff. It's like I love it, but I fear it at the same time. It's like the ocean. I love the ocean, but oh my God, it's scary. It could just like take you out to sea. You also have a cactus. A cacti. I forgot to turn my light on here. All right, a cactus and I feel like you had this the other day too. Cactus flower. Or someone lives in an area where there's cacti. Capeta cacti. Oh, and there was another card that just popped out. Look for a sign. I don't know what that means, but you're being asked to look for a sign. You're seeking an answer to a question. Spirit says, look for a sign. Ask for a sign. Look for a sign. All right. Somebody's getting a lot of rain over this weekend. A lot of rain. I don't know if it's a flood, but there's definitely got a rainy weekend ahead. I know that's kind of cliche in general, but somebody's getting a lot of rain. Like it's downpouring of rain this weekend. All right, so be prepared. Make sure you have your umbrella ready. All right, Virgo, short and sweet. All right, good. You're starting off. An unexpected payment is coming in this week. Some money owed, money due to you. Yep, definitely expect that. There's a missed chance that returns for you this week as well. Something maybe that you missed out on and you were hoping for comes through this week. You also have someone who will be calling in 3 days. And of course, we're going to pull some cards to see. Okay, Virgo, also big money bonus coming in, also receiving a gift in the mail. And you will be crossing paths soon with someone. Okay. So let's check this out. What is this unexpected payment that's coming in for you, Virgo? Unexpected payment this week. Oh, this is good news. Yeah, definitely a message. So check your email, check your texts. There's something coming in. It's good news. This is could be from a child. Doesn't have to be. But there is, yeah, like maybe they owe you some money on a credit card. Okay, right? But yeah, this is good news coming in. This is like an active energy, positive news. It's something to do with creation. So maybe something that you've been creating or that you're creating at this time. Okay. Coming from a partner or a friend or a colleague. Money coming in for sure. I feel like it's going to make you very happy because it is coming in as good news. I also feel like this is, very unexpected with this moon. I'm picking up some Pisces energy as well, but with the moon, this feels like this is unseen. It's voluntary as well. So you're not having to ask for this. Maybe you've already asked for this payment, maybe a raise on a job or something, or you had a meeting or increase of salary. It could have been some time ago. Maybe you lent money to someone some time ago and you never asked for it back, and now it's coming back. It feels very unexpected, like just out of the blue. Okay, so expect that this week. You are also crossing paths soon with someone. Who is Virgo crossing paths with? Let's take a look and see. Ooh, crossing paths with the devil. Something very tempting is coming in this week for you, Virgo. A very tempting situation. For some of you, this is crossing paths with, I keep saying crossing. Why do I want to say, does somebody have 2 Z's in their name? I keep saying crossing paths with someone. This feels like it's forbidden, and it could be a work thing. Yeah, you've got somebody at your job, I feel. For some of you, not all of you, but you have someone at your job who's got their eye on you and is they're very curious about you, but that it just gives me with that devil energy, like this is kind of forbidden. Don't want anyone to know about it. Like, shh, don't tell. I don't even feel like, I mean, maybe you're picking it up, but you look like when you're doing your work, wherever you do your work, you just very focused. It just comes in. Like you may not even realize or may not even know somebody's watching you or they have their eyes on you. Okay, this person is very lustful. They're very I don't know if it's addictive or addicting, but obsessed with you. Okay, and it doesn't feel creepy or anything. Well, for some of you, it might be. For some of you, you might be like, oh, I know who this is, and I'm just like, no. Okay, for some of you, you may not know. I do feel like this person this week, especially, is going to show up and start talking to you. They might have been lurking. This is like lurker energy here. Lurking. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that's a warning or what, Virgo. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, for some of you, maybe not. I mean, I will say there's no like cup energy here, so it's not emotional. There's no, do you need to call the police? No, I don't think so. But I don't know. Somebody's like chained and locked to you for sure. Okay, so let's just kind of move on away from that energy, right? So now you have a gift in the mail, Virgo, like legit the mail. Okay. Something in the mail. Let's take a look. A gift coming in the mail. I feel like I want to know more so what it is than who it's from, but whoever it's from, if it shows up, it shows up. Okay. Got the death card. Oh, okay. Some of you, it's tickets to travel somewhere. Okay. A gift. But I will say, there is someone who I feel like is... So, a connection that you maybe had, because there's reconciliation, a connection maybe that you had with someone, however long ago, this is double Scorpio energy here, where there's been silence this week, like flowers at your door, or a letter, or a card. I'm picking up for some of you, there's roses. Guys can get roses too. Have you been manifesting somebody to come back in? Because it's definitely like a reconciliation after something has ended and there's been silence. There's been a retreat. There's been like a healing. Of course, if you had a breakup or you're trying to get out of a relationship or something, you needed the healing time in between, no contact or something, of course, that energy is coming in. But I do feel like, yes, there is somebody coming in to reconcile, and I feel like they're going to send you something, like, I mean, I know roses don't fit in your mailbox. Nobody does that. But like it could be a courier or delivery as well, okay, that maybe you have to sign for or you don't. So, all right. Keep your eye out for that this week, Virgo. Next, you have big money bonus. Ooh, nice. Okay. This week, big money bonus. Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands. Wow. Virgo, you've been trying to make ends meet, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, okay? And guess what? I mean, you've been juggling money. Do I pay my car bill or do I pay my electric? What do I pay first, Definitely, I feel like there's a big money coming in for you. I don't know if you applied for something or a loan, or you've just been trying to make ends meet. That Ten of Swords makes me feel like real strong, just like, oh man, hitting rock bottom and trying to figure out, scraping pennies, scraping money to pay some bills or to just for whatever, times are tough, right? This money could be coming from, I'm picking up Leo. This money's coming from a Leo, masculine or feminine, sun, moon, or rising, or Venus. Okay, coming in. So I kind of feel like it could be coming from a company. You don't know who writes their checks or sends out the loan. If it's that case, it's not important. It could be coming from a friend or a family member who's giving you a helping hand. So if you've been in that position, this doesn't feel like a lottery win to me. This feels like a bonus on top of whatever you make. Okay, so you could be getting a bonus through your job as well. Or taking out, like maybe cashing in a 401k or cashing in stocks or things like that, right? Yeah, okay, for some of you, yeah. All right, let's move on. Somebody's calling you in 3 days, Virgo. 3 days. So this reading I'm doing on Sunday, sometime around Wednesday perhaps. There's a phone call coming in. Let's see who's coming in. Somebody's trying really hard to talk to you. Oh my gosh. Could be from your family. Could be a romantic partner. Maybe you've been ignoring their calls. Oh, wow. Sun. Virgo, I feel like somebody's trying to get your attention or want your love. I don't know if you're indifferent to this person. Maybe you're married to this person. Maybe you've been in a relationship with them. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm feeling here with the Four of Cups that there's like this sense of like a lack of fulfillment. Maybe you're not going to answer the phone. Some of you might not. Some of you might be very happy to hear from this person because you've been calling and they're calling you back. So sometime around the middle of the week, I feel like it could be a Leo. It could be a water sign. Getting some strong Leo energy here. So I feel like this, there's definitely a sense of joy and success and happiness. I feel like this person who's calling you is trying to tell you that they love you. They want to start a relationship with you. It could be a marriage proposal for some of you. There might be happy news about a baby. Could be your sister or a child, like one of your children. They were holding back to tell you. Maybe a grandbaby holding back to tell you, and now they want to tell you. Yeah, for some of you, that is what's happening here because we have a child here. There could be a message about somebody's getting married as well. Yeah, okay, Virgo. So sometime midweek, for sure. All right, you also have a mischance returns. Okay, what is this about? What is this what is returning? There's a decision being made. Oh, King of Swords showing up here. This has to do with intellectual property. Intellectual property. Compromise. Paying for something. A gift. Again, gift energy. That job that you've been waiting on, or that they turned you down, they're calling you back. Okay? For sure. There's a lot of conversation. There was a decision that needed to be made. Or you haven't heard, maybe they didn't turn you down. You just haven't heard anything. Yeah. You're getting an offer. New job, raise, promotion, and investments being made. New income. Some of you, you're out there buying the dip. I know you are. This week. Okay, you got your head on straight here. You know, the stock market's like, so some of you are buying it all up. You got your head on straight, making intellectual decisions, being very strategic. Financial strategies is what I'm getting. All right, so I don't know. There's a big stock that's just going to tumble. And it's going to be really, really cheap. And there's an opportunity to buy that. If you delve in that kind of thing. Or maybe it's crypto. If you indulge this week, your chance is coming back. Your chance is coming back. I can't say any more about that. I don't know any more how that's going to go. Oh, also somebody's changing their phone number this week. Or somebody tries to call and it's like this number no longer exists or is not in service. Okay. Oh. Yeah, yeah, there's definitely some kind of communication. Somebody's going to hit that. It could be you. Somebody changes their phone number, or you. And somebody's calling. Either way. I feel like there's one person waiting for a call back. And they make the call and they find out that the number's changed. Okay? Or someone is changing their number so another person doesn't call them anymore. I mean, you could just say, hey, don't call me anymore. Maybe there's something else going on for some of you. And there's a need to change a phone number. Is that your case? Is that your situation, Virgo? Yeah, so this week looks pretty busy. I gotta say, it really does. Let me see what... Let's get a couple charms here for you. Got a whole bunch. Let's see, you've got... Oh, pet bowl. This says top dog. Can't see it. Yeah, I put this on like wide zoom. So you got a little dog bowl with a doggy bone in it. You also have, so someone's birthday is September 8th or the 8th of any month of the year. But there's also like what goes around comes around. There's an infinity symbol here. So something here is coming back to you in a positive way. Good karma coming back to you. There's also a celebration or a party. Somebody's blowing up balloons. A celebration or a party this week. Hot air balloon ride as well. And I'm also picking up sparrow or the birds. Okay, somebody's saying that this is for the birds. I'm also picking up a sparrow. And a flight. Also, what's it called? Yeah, the birds going south. You might be seeing the birds going south. One leader bird taken off here. Is there anything else going on with this? This is giving me two wings of the same bird. Somebody's delving into politics this week, trying to maybe pick a party or changing their party. All right, you also have a key with a diamond on the end of it. This feels like, honestly, so I know it's a key, but this feels like somebody has, crystal doorknobs. You know, from like the olden days, crystal doorknobs or a crystal doorknob, or somebody's installing crystal doorknobs. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. That's interesting. Let me see if we can pick up some initials. All right, we've got H. You have the letter Z. You have O and K. Significant numbers or letter initials. You also have a Leo again. You have Libra showing up. Leo and Libra. The 5th, the 11th, the 7th. Also the initial L. You have G. Gemini and Aries. You have 8 again. Another infinity symbol. The 8th. I just saw 1970. Someone is 40. We have the 4th. Birthday on the 4th. 10th. 1980. Someone is 50. Highway 110. Someone's born in a leap year. The 16th, the 4th again, 44, 47, 58, 54, 1974. Did I say 1980? I'm getting 1980. Also the 25th. Someone's birthday is on the 25th. All right, let me just get some Chinese signs. I forgot to pull those. Chinese signs for Virgo. What are the Virgo Chinese signs showing up here? All right. Year of the dragon. Year of the dog. Pet that dog. Year of the snake. Year of the ox. Year of the rat. Year of the rabbit. Year of the horse. Or year of the monkey. Are there any other messages for Virgo before we end? I think I want to pull some hidden truths. See what these hidden truths are real quick. Hidden truth message. What do you need to know? Someone cannot stop thinking about you, Virgo. Wow. Maybe it's that person who's hovering at your work. Someone cannot stop thinking about you. This person left before you could leave them. Okay, so they're a sabotager. They have some good news they want to share with you. They've lost themselves for a little while, but they're still super attracted to you. So much so that sometimes they lay awake thinking about you. Sabotager, dismissive, avoidant. I replay our conversations over and over. All right, Virgo. Any other messages? Oh. Any other messages here for Virgo? All right. Dating queen. Opportunities, dates, and abundance are coming your way this week. Look, there's the flowers, like I said. Well, I don't know. Oh, right. On the right, I think it's red tulips. And on the left, it's 2 roses. And down here, here's a gift. I'm telling you. That's showing up this week. What else? Okay, you also have work. College, workplace, profession being very significant this week for you, Virgo. Or a workplace romance. Somebody's interested in you, like I said. What else does Virgo need to know? Okay, you've got destiny, fate, luck, chance, and a meant to be. There's someone in your life coming back around where you guys are like, you are destined to be together. Maybe it's your dog. Yes, a lot of passion in this connection. Chemistry, passionate feeling. My goodness, somebody just wants to hold you, hug you. And you have spiritual growth, my most favorite card. Learning and expanding your soul, Virgo. All right, so we're going to leave that there. So you're starting with open your heart. You have caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself. Okay, interesting. By the way, it's a reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Vacation, someone else, third party. No, something is not the right time. Gold digger. What? They want your money. Okay, someone's feeling used. All right, interesting weekend. And a honeymoon phase or attending someone's wedding. Okay. This is interesting. Let's take a look. Open up your heart. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Okay. What's going on with this? Virgo, why do you need to open up your heart this weekend? It will help you attract more love. All right. Are you ready to do that, Virgo? Is that something you want to do this weekend? You want to open up your heart, Virgo. Okay, to be successful, right? To come out on top. Okay, this is about teamwork here. So there's someone in your life, whoever they are, there is an energy this weekend. For some of you, this could be opening your heart to a child. Maybe if you're working with children or working with a child over this weekend. I feel, for some of you, this feels like a coaching or mentorship kind of thing with a child. Maybe tutoring or anything like that. There's an energy here of like, in order to get through to a child so that they can be successful and be in a winning position or a victory position, I feel like there's going to be, okay, yeah, this is the message. I feel like there's going to be a need here to connect with, the two youths, to connect with a youth where you get down on their level and speak to them through the heart. There's something here about, it feels like speaking their language, becoming their friend. That's the message, like the biggest message I'm getting in terms of this connection here. Whether that's your child or a youth somewhere in your life, anywhere from ages 0 to 18 or 17, okay? It's just something here about, getting on their level and understanding them and having like a heart-to-heart conversation, and empathy, compassion, nurturing energy will help a child learn, grow, and become successful. All right? No matter what it is, okay? It's not just about militarizing a relationship with a youth and kind of being like, do as I say, not as I do kind of energy. It's more about really getting in there with the kid, understanding them, talking to them, relating to them, being like a team. I feel like you have some kind of mentorship or something about you and this relationship with a youth that is profound, and it's going to be because of your approach and the way you interact with this youthful person, this youth. I don't want to say a child. This underage person, it's under 18, it's because of the way you interact with them, they learn to become successful, right? That's the Six of Wands. Victory, recognition, good news, success, and award. Okay, so you will be having an impact on this child this weekend, or the two Utes. So I'm wondering what that was from. The two Utes, my cousin Vinny, that's where we're going. Okay. Now, there's also a vacation coming up. Either you'll be traveling soon, or someone will be traveling soon. Okay. 9 of Wands energy there. It's a little bit of hesitation I'm picking up in regards to a vacation or a trip that's coming up soon. Let's see what this is about. Whether or not to do it, whether or not to go, whether or not to move forward with this trip. There's hesitation about that. Or whether or not to surrender to it and allow it to happen, right? Let's see. Okay, King of Swords. I don't know why I pulled another card. I wasn't trying to, but I was just shuffling, but this is air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could have something to do with that person. In connection with this person. I'm not sure what the hesitation is exactly. It does feel like it has something to do with boundaries. Keeping boundaries, being persistent. But also, I'm getting, don't make the trip about proof. Make the trip about clarity. Just seeking clarity. When it feels like going on a trip with someone or connecting with someone where there's travel involved. I'm hearing make the trip about clarity, not about proof. Not exactly sure what that means. But it feels to me like maybe you have a hesitation, or the other person has a hesitation, or maybe you both do. It's a little bit of hesitation. If one's going to cancel on the other, or if this is just going to be the end, or the last time, or if this is going to be like some kind of situation, it's going to be like a painful trip. Okay? So, even if you come out as the King of Swords, which some of you might, Mercury ruling here, this is all about being strategic and intentional, and being totally honest, having a complete honest communication. Excuse me. Now you also have caution, right? Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Yeah, so I feel like it's in relation to this. This trip is about clarity. That's what I'm getting. Seeking information. Gathering intelligence. You're gathering intelligence. Well, that's just a Virgo thing. Virgos are always like, Give me the T. Virgos want to gather the intelligence, okay? So the Queen of Cups. So could also involve a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Why the struggle? And how to manifest something. Yeah, don't overwork yourself. I feel like this is about compassion, empathy, understanding a struggle, finding out more information in regards to someone here or in regards to a relationship. So it does give, and I do pick up Gemini here as well. Gemini are a water sign, but I do feel like two people coming together who understand that they both have been in this struggle, this difficult situation, maybe because there's distance. But I see conversation. I see you seeking clarity and trying to understand. More so not about ending it. There is a hesitation that might happen, but I see more so this is about how to manifest. And, the risk has already been taken with the Fool in terms of like an adventure or travel. This is more about, okay, how to bring visions to reality. This is more about how to get out of this struggle. Okay, so I do see that coming up over this weekend where there's a conversation that takes place. And it feels like clarity comes through a conversation. So this could be about a trip, or this could be a long distance relationship where clarity comes. There's understanding and there's truth that comes out. Okay. Now, some of you might be going to a wedding over this weekend as well. Or some type of an event, a joyous event. I'm getting 4 of Wands energy, homecoming, reunion as well, a party, some kind of event this weekend. Got the Moon. Yeah, there's definitely travel by night. Somebody's waiting for another person to show up. There's some type of plans being made, waiting for an RSVP on an invite as well. There's an energy of not being sure about whether or not to attend. I feel Pisces and Cancer energy, and I feel like there's someone who is waiting. It could be you, it could be another person is waiting for a return, a call back, a message back, an RSVP being sent in. I feel like the person waiting, whether it's you or another person, it feels like they're waiting a little extra longer. So it feels like if it's you, one person is giving another person a little extra time to return a message. Okay, being very patient, it feels like, because somebody's giving a little extra. Like how there's a due date on an RSVP, or there's an answer that somebody, like, we don't want to wait too long, right? But somebody's giving a little extra time to get back to them. Okay, so they're kind of in the dark. Another person doesn't know how another person is going to respond. They're hoping that there's going to be some action taken and a response given in either direction. For some of you, this could relate to what I was talking about earlier as well. Yeah, for some of you, this story does kind of continue in terms of making plans for a trip as well. Okay, whether this is with a lover or visiting a friend or family member for some type of trip or something, clarity needs to be given first. Some of you might have a trip, or you get an invitation, like to go to something, and the person inviting you, it's kind of like, I haven't talked to them in so long, and there's a reason why I don't talk to them anymore. I don't know if I should let bygones be bygones, and if I should attend, or if I should just continue ghosting and not say anything, leave them in the dark. So it's kind of like, all right, we do want We do want to have clarity. We do want to know what's going on. But I'm just picking up energy of same thing again. Having some boundaries up and saying, well, I don't know if I should surrender to this. Maybe I need more information. Yeah, this feels mostly like a little bit of confusion this weekend about what to do. Should I drive or fly? There's a little bit of confusion. This might not be coming from you. I could be picking up another person's energy on the other side of the screen from you, It's a little convoluted, I will say, because it feels like it's mixed feelings. It feels like there's a basket full of mixed feelings. Yes, I want to. No, I don't want to. But I don't want to be mean. And I should be polite. But why should I be polite when this person is like this? Maybe I should just let this go. Maybe I should just ghost it. Yeah, somebody's having a hard time sorting it out. I feel like this weekend, though, it'll get sorted out. There'll be some clarity. Even though everything is kind of like hidden a little bit here with the moon. Whether you get an invite or send an invite, whether someone approaches you or you approach them, there's an undecided energy that I'm picking up. And I feel like the overall message for this scenario, either individually or simultaneously, is that there needs to be clarity here in terms of asking another person, getting more information, talking directly to the person, or seeking especially if there's confusion, seeking maybe some gentle guidance from another person. All right, I know that sounds confusing, but it is. It is. There's a little bit of like, what the F is going on here? Okay, I'm just going to combine this. There's a third party, someone in the middle, who is trying to use another person. And no, the answer is no. It's not the right time to connect with someone this weekend. Well, that's just a heap full of drama. Let me see. All right, somebody's married or in a committed relationship with a fire sign. And there's this new gold digger showing up here. Well, they're either trying to take someone's money. Look at this. Look. Look at these people. Okay, you see their descriptions? Two people together, and then you got the one with the ponytail. Maybe it's the babysitter. All right. And the one with the ponytail is trying to take another person away because they're in love. They're falling in love. However, this third party trying to sabotage someone's relationship is, they're giving me the word of Jezebel. This third party is trying to break up a committed relationship because they think they're in love, or there's something they're trying to get out of it, like money, time, energy. That's nasty. Yep, there you go. 3 of Swords. Now, this doesn't have to be you. For some of you understand the way tarot works, you could hear this. And then this weekend, you're watching like a crime doc, and then I'm telling you what the story is. For some of you, this isn't even real life. This is maybe somebody else's life story. Do you understand the way tarot works, the way I'm picking up the energy? Not everything is for you. So go with that. Not everything is not for you, okay? This could be in somebody else's story or something. It could be related to you. You could be like, oh, I know what this is. I know exactly what this is. However, I want you to know that whatever the situation is, this is the storyline. This is the message. This is what I'm intuiting. And the Queen of Wands is either the partner in the committed relationship, or the Queen of Wands is the third party. I know. I hear somebody say, well, what if they're both Leos? Well, then the older one, or the younger one, is the one who's trying to sabotage, is the third party. Let me just say that. Okay. Look, I need to get these boots for the fall. I don't have a pair of these knee-high boots. I need to get a pair of these with a good pair of like jeans. Like, I'm not going to be dressed like this in the winter with a tube top and a winter scarf and boots and no pants. That's not my style. Okay. out there on the football field with my baton, shaking my butt. Look at me. Go Eagles. It's not going to happen. All right. New chapter. New beginning. I feel like I'm just pulling cards and not even asking any questions here. You know what? This is an attempt to sabotage, but it's not going to last. It's an unbreakable bond, and whoever's trying to sabotage this third party person, they're going to do the work, but they're going to get let down, because I think another person is not going to allow that to happen. Two people together, the bond is so tight. You had the Hierophant. The bond is so tight, so committed, so strong. One nation under God. Okay, so very strong. It is just not going to happen. All right, so that's the good news. Maybe that's the outcome of the story. If you're watching a crime doc, they get caught, thrown in jail. Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, it could happen. Okay. Just for the week, or like glamorous? Glamorous? I don't mean to say glamorous. They're not glamorous. They're dramatic. For the weekend, not the week. They're dramatic. What other? I want to give you some other messages. Let me see. What else? All right. Any other messages, either related or not related to the reading? Key in a ring. Many options. Unconventional. One night stand. String along. Whoa. Who's that for? Pay attention. Somebody's got some kind of a string along thing going on. They either want it or they don't want it. It's either you or another, like, you know what I mean? It's either welcomed or it's not. I mean, I don't know who would welcome being strung along. I don't think that's the case. One night stand. Or just many options. Looking at options. Passion. Insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. All right, like, so here's the thing, right? Don't get too serious about anyone that gives you a major dopamine hit immediately when the passion is so strong. That's like a recipe for disaster, because you're blinded. You can't think straight. Falling in love is not always a good thing, because you're falling. You're out of control. Don't make any major life decisions when passion's involved. And don't let anybody else make major life decisions, especially in a one-night stand that it was just so good, and now it's like, oh, I'm in love with them. I want to marry them, spend the rest of my life. Like, you don't even know. It's a one-night stand. How do you know they're not like a walking crime documentary that it hasn't even surfaced yet? I mean, come on, snap out of it. All right. Burning desires. Hunk of burning love. I want to marry my my one-night stand. Like, what? What are you even talking about? Hello, McFly? What are you talking about? I hope you're not that person. Oh, yeah, my one-night stand, they're so amazing because the passion is so great. What do you mean you want to marry them? Be with them for the rest of your life? Like, because of that? Like, honestly, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Don't be that. Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew and growth, change mind, rise from ashes. Yeah, Virgo, you got rise from these freaking passion. Look at, you know what happens with the fire? It leaves nothing but ashes. Rise from those ashes. Don't get hooked on your one night stand. Please. Please. I don't know where these messages are coming from. I don't even know. Yeah, grounding. You need to get grounded. Stability and security, performance, growth and endurance. That's what you can get hooked on, because that's forever and ever. Oh, look, you can see yes, it's true. I'm wearing an orange hoodie for October. All right, a couple other messages here, because now we're just having fun, right? I pretty much gave you the reading, but now we're just having fun. Someone asks for advice. Remember I was saying that? Somebody needs to ask for advice. There's a lot of confusion this weekend. Seeking clarity. Asking for that gentle guidance or advice Can't hurt. It's always a good thing. You don't have to go it alone. Anything else for Virgo? Anything else? Related or unrelated? Oh, someone loves hearing your voice, Virgo. Someone loves hearing your voice. Yeah, that phone call. Definitely. That voice note. You'll be crossing, I always say crossing paths. You'll be crossing paths soon with someone here, Virgo. Okay? Just letting you know. It's going to happen. It's coming. You got a project that's going to be paying really big soon, Virgo. Okay, so don't be discouraged. Something you've been working on. The money's coming in. Going to pay big. It's going to work out. It's going to be a success. Any other messages here for Virgo before we get close to? And someone is breaking the silence. Someone is breaking the silence. If there's been silence in a relationship, no contact, no communication this weekend, you're going to hear from someone this weekend. I don't know who they are. You know who they are. Could be a water sign. It could be an air sign. They were the only 2 court cards that showed up. Friendship, romantic, acquaintance, family member, definitely showing up. All right. All right, a lot of initials. Z. Oh, Z, D, V, X. All right. I don't know whose initials. Okay, first or last name initials, E. We have the B. Could be first, middle, last name. The initial M, L, V. Wow, no zodiacs here. So we've got the 25th, the 21st, 27th, 23rd, 26th, the 17th, the 15th, the 12th, the 13th, the 16th. Also the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. Okay. Did I say the 12th? I don't remember. There you go. Let me see if we can get some zodiacs here. Oh, also the 31st. Okay. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Taurus. A lot of Taurus showing up in this reading. Okay. Scorpio, Taurus, Taurus again, and Aquarius. All right, you guys. So that's very strong Taurus energy. So you could have a connection with a Taurus, or there's a Taurus in relation to this reading, okay? I need to say that. I also was putting the cup back, and I saw the 30th. So if your birthday's on the 30th, that's also for you. The message is also for you. Let's get some charms. I keep going. There's a song in my head. Excuse me. It's called Strange Love. Strange love. That's all I hear. I don't know if that's Depeche Mode. It's called Strange Love. But I don't know anything about that song. I just kept hearing it in my head. So if you know that song, you know the lyrics, anything about that, that's a message for you. Okay, Strange Love by Depeche Mode. I haven't heard that song. Oh my God, I don't even know how long. Like, that is an old song. Sometime between 86 and 98. I don't know. I'm sure it was one of the earlier late 80s, but oh my gosh, great tune. But anyway, that's your message. Okay, Virgo. This looks fantastic for this week ahead. I feel like somebody wants to work on some challenges or some obstacles with you this week, to communicate, make some compromise, forgive, work some problems out so that you and this person can have some type of a new beginning, okay? Whether that's a friendship, romantic partner, family member, work colleague, can just pretty much span the entire spectrum there. Could be all of them. But this is an energy of another person asking you if you guys can communicate, talk, work some things out compromise. So I feel like there'll be a text message exchange. Maybe it's something written. Could be a letter. Could be an email. A little bit of a message that says, hey, can we talk? Can we discuss a couple things? It's not a heavy duty. It's just someone who wants to be able to overcome some challenges or problems this week so that you guys can have room to start fresh or have a new beginning. So we're going to get into this reading. Okay, let's see what the energies are here. This is very positive news. Sorting through the differences. Sorting through the obstacles. What are the obstacles? What are the challenges between you and this person, no matter who they are, okay? But if it shows up who they are, I'm going to tell you, no matter who they are, what are the challenges that Virgo and this person have been having in this connection, okay? The Emperor. So somebody definitely is, they think it's Burger King and they want to have it their way, okay? The Emperor is very alpha energy. Could be an Aries, but this makes me feel like it's someone who is determined to work it out, but this energy feels like someone who has it like it's, they're taking the lead. It's just strategic energy, but it does feel like the challenge comes from maybe some bossiness or someone like a position of authority, or they take on a position of authority. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. And yet at the same time, they're taking the authority to try to overcome these problems with you. So you guys can have like a new start. Maybe this is a father figure or a spouse, an ex-spouse or current spouse, or just someone, maybe Mars ruled, someone who is in your life that they're very determined. And I don't see them demanding to try to fix these problems, but they're very much a go-getter, and it's more of a commanding kind of an energy, all right? So they do have like this, Virgos don't really do well with people that are trying to tell them what to do all the time. They really don't. Virgos don't have a problem telling anybody else what to do, but they do they don't necessarily rebel against people that try to control them. Maybe this is with a boss. You might have like someone maybe it's the way that they talk to you, or the way they've talked to you in the past, or things like that, or things that they have said, things that they do, the initiative that they take, perhaps without consulting you first. Definitely, it's not overly controlling. If the Emperor was in the reverse, it would be more like very nasty ego kind of thing. This feels like more like I'm calling the shots here. And you're going to do what you're told, which is, yeah, okay. So that's what I feel like the challenge has been. Is there anything else? Also, there could be somebody who's gossiping. Could be somebody who's or there was some gossip, or overstepping boundaries, or partying too much. This could be a friend as well. It feels like maybe it could be having other people involved in a relationship struggle or dispute where it should only be between you and the other person. There could be a challenge where the other person or you said something to somebody else, and now there's a rumor, or things have gotten out of hand, or too many people know some private business as well. Okay, so I'm just trying to zero in on some of the challenges. There might have also been excess flirting as well, or too much playtime. Could be a challenge in a relationship. It could be too much talking on the job, and an Emperor showing up and like bossing everybody around, and maybe not seeing things professionally, but just kind of being too harsh. And another challenge is perhaps a lack of empathy or indifference. Okay, so these are some of the things that I'm getting. Now, what's coming this week, though, is that there is someone in your life who wants to try to compromise or communicate, have a conversation, ask you to forgive them. This person wants to have like a new chapter with you, as we see here, with letting go. Making room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Okay, so they want to make space, create space. This could be long distance type of communication as well. There's a ghosting energy. I'm picking that up. There's a ghosting energy, a non-committal energy. So I feel like they're hoping. So I don't know exactly what happened, if there was some kind of dispute or fallout or something that occurred or disagreement, and there's no contact or no communicating or no talking, or someone just didn't want to work something out before and just let it go and was like, forget it, not even going to deal with it, it's hopeless. There's no negotiating with this person, or I don't want to overstep my boundary, the bounds, especially if this person's an authority figure. But with this non-committal energy, I feel like this person doesn't want it to be that way. They actually want to, if they're telling me like lesson learned, there's a lesson that this person learned. This speaks to me about some humility. I feel like whoever they are to you, it's like surrender, lesson learned. I'm ready to start over here. Let's complete this chapter and turn the page. That's what I feel like the communication is coming in here for you. Let's talk. Like I said in the beginning, there's this desire to talk. Let's work something out. Let's have a meeting. Let's have a conversation. Let's go have some coffee. Let's try to see what we can overcome here, these challenges and these problems. And it's a little shocking even to this person that they're in this position, because I don't feel like that's normal for them. This, in terms of you, they're shocked because you're special. You're important to them. They see it now, or they're realizing it, and they don't want to lose you. Whether that's as an employee or as a friend or as a family member or as a partner, a romantic partner, they don't want to lose the connection. So if there's been no communication, this does gives me a sense, what planet am I from with this language? It does give me, I'm getting that this person has given some thought and has put themselves in maybe your shoes or outside of themselves to try to, they've reconsidered, they've considered how something may have made you feel, something they said, didn't say, didn't do. So I like that energy for you in terms of trying to recover something here. And it gives me a sense of validation. Maybe this person wasn't appreciative of you or validated your experience or how your feelings. It kind of feels to me as if they're coming in as the Emperor energy, masculine or feminine, that they don't really operate in feeling mode. It's not that they don't feel, but, you know, they're the big general, big commander, calling all the shots. And, you know, relationships are about two people considering each other's needs and understanding each other and reciprocating in a way that makes them, both partners, feel safe and loved and appreciated. Perhaps this person wasn't that way with you. Okay, so here you go. This is what feels like is coming in here. And yeah, like I said, the Tower energy, this is like tearing down the ego. See that crown? Big bolt of lightning to the crown, to the ego. head honcho getting thrown off the throne or getting bolted off the throne, you know, everything crashing down. Not literally. It feels like a wow kind of moment. It feels like a wow. So if you're going through this already, if you're resonating with this reading, please do put a comment. Give me a heart in the chat or in the comments if you're resonating with this. And it doesn't feel like someone coming to their knees, but for them it is. It's humility. It's kind of like breaking down and apologizing and wanting to make amends or make it up to you, some form or fashion. So we can get past these challenges, so we can repair them and go forward. Oh, beautiful. 2 of Cups. And find a way to meet in the middle. Become like-minded. I love this. I love how this card came out right when we're talking about letting go and refreshing, you know, like when you're refreshing your screen, closing out all the extra apps and tabs and just starting from the very beginning. And so if you notice, the Ace of Cups is not here. And the reason why the Ace of Cups is not here is because that has already occurred. There's something very special about the relationship between you and this person. It has the potential for growth. You guys made that connection at one point. That hasn't left. But I feel like the struggle might have been to get on the same page, maybe to understand one another, like in both directions, not just one direction. But you see the caduceus right there? That's healing. That's a healing energy. You see how equal they are? Equal in the partnership. As not so much like employer-employee, but on more of a humanitarian way, in more of a human way. At the end of the day, we all bleed red, right? So we're all human. And this is about respect across the board. And understanding, integrity, despite whatever level each one is on. That foundation of respect and understanding has to come first. That's what strengthens partnerships. So I do feel like your person here is really wishing and hoping for that, because you're very special to them. This person feels or would feel very honored if you would forgive them and try to work on this, whatever this is, and understand them. They want peace. They want to bring peace. Again, 2 more cups. Look at all this cup energy. That's the emotional connection. This is harmony. This is sharing. This is reciprocity. Temperance is balance, calm, patience. Patience with each other, understanding. So this feels so profound this week. This is also self-control, moderation, taking it a bit at a time, not too heavy, not too light, just right, you know, like Goldilocks and her porridge, having it just right, you know, not too hot, not too cold, having it just right, even flow, mild, loving, warm. This 9 of Cups makes me feel like this person, you sweeten their palate in many, many ways. And maybe this is just like a one-off thing that happens, or someone says something and they come in not very nice. Maybe there's criticism or judgment, and then there's like this humility and this apology. It's about respect too. So to sum it up, I feel like there is someone in your life where there's a struggle, and I feel like this person wants to try to overcome this struggle. If you want that, like I always say, if you want that, you could forgive, let him off the hook, and just say, well, I understand. No, it's fine. I forgive you. I didn't care for that. I don't like that, but I understand that, I do forgive you, but I don't wish to resume the relationship. That could be your response. It's up to you. Or it could make you very happy, because I feel like this person does want to resume the relationship, at least in part, or at least try. Oh, I just saw. Yeah. So there may have been some silence, and this person is breaking that silence. Even if you're still communicating, the silent parts that they're not saying they're going to be said. What else is there for Virgo here? Any other messages? Oh, some of you will be receiving a gift in the mail. Could be. For some of you, it is from this person. And for others, it's just, hey, you got a gift in the mail. Maybe it's Amazon. I don't know. Maybe you bought it for yourself. But a gift is more coming from, it's more unexpected, I would say. Maybe not. Let's see. What else? What else is there for Virgo? Okay, there you go. This person is avoidant. Yeah, they don't talk about feelings. Not really. Not really, Virgo. They kind of keep it shut down a little bit. Or a lot of bit. Yeah. And that would explain the Tower for me. That would explain why they're shocked even by themselves. Wow, they must have been going through some healing, or something happened. Like I said, the Tower is, breaking everything down. This can be unwanted change. And avoidance, take like people who are fearful, right? Let's say you're fearful of driving. You don't like to drive. It just scares you to death, But something tells you have to get over this fear, okay? You don't want to, because you feel safe not driving. So it's an unwanted change, but it's a necessary one. And so for this person, they're comfortable in their avoidance. It keeps them safe. But it also keeps them from fully feeling the depth of love and appreciation, the deep down vulnerable parts, But anyway, yeah, they've been comfortable in that energy for however long, or they've been avoiding you after something has happened, but it's too much. It's too much avoidance for them. That's why they're coming in to talk, which is shocking. They must have been, like I said, that everything broke down, or they've been getting some help, or they've been understanding things better. You also have a forgotten message finally arrives. Okay? Anything else here, Virgo? Oh. A forgotten message finally arrives. For some of you, this is someone, how like if you, when you text, or when someone texts you, asks you a question or something, and you're in the middle of doing something else, you see the message, you got to reply, but you just put your phone down and you're like, I'll get back to them later. And then you get caught up in something else after that. And then like it just escapes you. And then you like are like, I wonder why that person didn't reach out to me. And then you're like, oh wait, they did. And I forgot to reply. Or I wrote it and I never hit send. Yeah, it's one of those. It's that kind of situation on their end. Someone who forgot to reply to you. That's what I'm picking up here. Could be about anything. But yeah, they're going to reply. It's like, hey, hopefully they are like, oh, sorry, I got caught up and I just completely forgot. Anything else for Virgo? I'm just going to choose this one myself. Longing for your touch. This person, their love language is touching, physical touch. Okay. I don't know if you need to know that, but Spirit says that's what you're going to know. One of their love languages is physical touch. Okay. New love or recommitment to love is developing for those of you where this concerns a romantic partnership. Yes, there you go. Can we just get past these problems? Let's figure out a way to get past this and work on this relationship. Apologize, forgive, overcome the obstacles. Absolutely this week. All right. Just want to get a couple of extra messages here before we close out the reading. I don't want to be toxic anymore. Okay, yeah. So they recognize some of their own toxic traits. And so when I say toxic, I mean, this just means I don't want to be that way anymore. They recognize, they're trying to change. Anything else? I want to treat you the way you deserve. It's very positive, Virgo. It's a very positive reading this week. All right, let's get into the Chinese signs. Yours, theirs, let's see. Both of you, or only one. Okay, year of the dog, year of the snake, year of the pig, year of the rooster, year of the dragon, oh, the horse upside down, year of the ox, and year of the rat. Okay, if you or their Chinese sign is not here, it doesn't mean it's not your message. If you're new to my channel, I try to say that. All right, so initials K, U, F, Y. You have Gemini, you have Aries. We have for numbers, birth dates, ages 4 and 10. You have 7. You also have a Leo. Gemini again. 7, 7, 7. Oh my goodness, you better play the lottery or bingo or the scratch offs or pull the slots. You have the 1st also, the 14th, the 11th, the 17th. Lucky sevens, lucky sevens. Oh, another 7. Jeez. You have the 19th and the 30th, also the 31st. Oh my goodness. And the 6th, also the 16th. 61. Let me pull a few more zodiac to see. Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus. Any other zodiacs showing up for my Virgos? Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, and Aquarius. Okay. Oh, and then Scorpio just popped in. More initials. You have D, L, I, B. Libby? Democrat, liberal? Oh, maybe this was a political argument for some between a Dem and a Republican. You know, look, I'm even surprised I can say that on here, because in 2016, I tried to make a comment once about, I was making a reference to the King of Swords, and I mentioned our current president's name, and because he's a Gemini, and I got so much slack on my channel, and I wasn't for or against at the time, and it doesn't matter. I said nothing about that, but the fact that I even said his name back in 2016 or 2015, oh, it was brutal. I had to shut my comments down. It was on my other channel. I had to shut my comments completely off for like the longest time. The political heat was so horrible. I mean, I know you guys remember, like on YouTube, and so for some of you, this might have been an issue, an argument, a political argument between friends or family or something. Yeah. Something got out of hand. Okay. Charms for you. You have cherries. Okay. Fruity cherries. Somebody might like cherries or have a connection to cherries. Maybe you're eating a cherry or two or three. We also have music. So there's a musical connection. Piano or musical connection to this person. And you also have the infinity symbol. So yeah, this just gives me an energy of like whatever happened or whatever's going on, it will come back around and things will work out. It feels positive. It'll get resolved. There will, if you don't go forward together, there will be closure, at least forgiveness, and everything is just kind of like made right. Do you know what I mean? There's no resentment or long-term resentment or anything like that. And I feel like I should let you know there's an emotional conversation that's about to happen. I feel like you're going to get or receive some kind of a message from someone. And I feel like this person could be another Virgo. It could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. But I feel like this is something you may want to hear. I feel like it's going to make you very happy. There is an energy here coming from someone here with the Six of Wands. It just feels like someone really wants to have a victorious outcome or try to make a situation here, this conversation at least, maybe to win over your heart, or there's a lot of praise. For some of you, there's an apology as well. But there's a lot of praise coming in that you're going to receive, right? You might get a text message, look down at your phone, or you look at your phone's ringing. Somebody wants to talk to you, reconnect with you. Yeah, so we're going to get into this reading. All right, Virgo. Let's see what the energies are. Who's this person coming in? Any other energies from that person? But what's going on? Tell Virgo what's going on. Okay. There's a surrendering energy. I feel like somebody is like there's a cycle that's ended, or a conversation that may have ended, or something occurred. But it feels mostly like a surrender, like ready to start new. Feels mostly like that. I feel like this person is completely defeated in terms of arguing, in terms of fighting, in terms of, maybe some, that apology as well. There might have been some words, very assertive, maybe some not so nice words that were said. Could have been a betrayal or a breakup or something that ended. So I feel mostly, though, that it's There's a surrendering energy. And whoever this person is for you, or whether it's a friend or a lover or a family member, there's definitely an energy of like starting back at the beginning and this person initiating a conversation with you. Tell me about this emotion. For some of you, this is, it's going to make you very happy. It's going to make you very, feel very supported and loved. Definitely a happy energy. It's like a good thing, okay? And it's about sharing as well. So I feel like they want to share. Yeah, there's an offer coming in for a long term in terms of like, don't want to lose you, don't want a relationship to end, want to keep it going. Definitely in regards to, long-term commitment, right? The Knight of Pentacles is always the card of long-term commitment, okay? So I do feel like there's some kind of an apology of some sort. I feel like this person is not going to back down. It's almost as if they've come to terms. They really are serious. They want to fight for the connection. So this might be something that you are wanting. This person is very passionate about you, Virgo. Very passionate, very physically attracted to you. They do have lustful energy towards you. I will say that. It's definitely there. It's definitely on the table. They think you're pretty amazing. Beautiful, sexy, abundant. They're also intimidated by you. Wow. I feel like these are secrets coming out. But listen, I will tell you, they're attracted to your boundaries. They're attracted to how persevering you are. It could be a Libra. It could be a Taurus. For some of you, also a mother figure. But they're very attracted to how they have to really work hard for this. So they're starting with the emotions. They're starting with an emotional conversation. They're feeling like they need to give you that. They need to tell you how they feel, that they have affection for you. They do have love for you. I feel like they were blocking that for a really long time, or undecided, maybe running away or showing signs of deception. But I also feel like you've always kind of known it as well in terms of their feelings, and you wanted them to put the effort in, to be consistent effort. It's something that you want. That's what you need. I don't feel like you are interested in anything less than that. If someone's not showing up for you, it feels like if they don't show up, then they're making that choice. I'm not going to chase them, Yeah, you want someone who's going to put the effort in to build with you, to build. That's all. It's very basic. It feels like for you, it's like very basic, and you're not going to beg for the basics. Put the effort in to build this relationship. It's a brick by brick process. It's like building a house. It's a brick by brick, nail by nail. So there's definitely, I feel like, what is this apology? Okay, it could be, like I said, another earth sign. They're coming in to match your energy. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. That's an energy match. I just heard, sorry for my sighing. I'm not sighing over the reading. It's very positive. I just feel like this person is, what the conversation has a lot to do with them stabilizing. Okay. They want to definitely be, they want to be seen as a winner in your eyes. But I feel like for you, Virgo, it's like, well, deep down you do see that. But the way they treat you, it's kind of like now they're just chipping away at that. They're doing that on their own. I don't feel like you're being overly critical. You're just being very stable and structured. And I feel like I'm getting this person knows that in order to be with you, they need to stabilize. They need to have some element of structure. You know, some element of structure. Even the heart, the human heart, has a structured rib cage around it. Do you know what I mean? And a thick wall on the outside that covers it. You know, everything has to have some type of structure. Or even the sea. Even the sea has structure because it has ground. Right? It's in a container. The ground is the container. It's the foundation. And you, Virgo, bring that foundation to a relationship. That's just your element. Okay, that's just, you can shake it up like an earthquake. You know, but basically the earth element is stability. It's structure. That's what earth represents. And when earth is out of alignment, well, an earthquake happens, right? So I feel like this person feels safe or needs that safety of your foundation. Virgo is not the type. Virgo's very practical. Virgo is not going to start decorating a house before the foundation is poured and the walls are built and the windows are in place. Virgo's like piece by piece, right? I don't know specifically. This person, like I said, could be another earth sign. I am picking that up heavily. But for you, I feel like if they're going to come in and match your energy, then something can be done. And I feel like they are going to try. At least. Yeah, see, I keep getting Virgo energy. You must have, you know, like I said, if this could be anybody in your life. It doesn't have to be, you know, a past lover. It doesn't have to be someone you're currently with. It could be somebody else in your life. But the thing is, whatever had happened in the past with the Ten of Swords, wherever there was a sense of betrayal or something ended, there is a surrendering to this. Whether this person ended that relationship or you did, there is a surrendering here. But more than just the emotional conversation, the feelings that are rise up within you from them expressing their feelings for you, and how much, you know, I do feel like this is like, they're very sweet on you, they do love you, that kind of thing. For you, it's like, great, makes me feel happy. But what are we going to do about it? How are we going to build? And that's where, even for you, your self-reflection comes in. I feel like even for you, let's not hang the curtains on the windows before the structure is built. And I feel like that's a very practical mindset for you. Because you're fine once everything is kind of like orderly, right? Then we can hang the curtains. Then we can pick the paint. I don't know. I don't know if this person operates that way. Yeah, because, so your idea of the perfect partner is for you and your person to evolve. Okay, from the King and the Queen of Pentacles to the Emperor and the Empress. That's what you want, and that's what's coming. It's almost a little bit of a growing old together energy. You can depend on them, and they can feel nurtured by you and loved. Your person wants the Empress energy from you as well, okay? The Empress energy has already got it sustained. She's already got it down. Your person wants from you the feminine. And you want from them the masculine. Or you can switch it around, okay? You want the feminine. They want the masculine. They want the long term. You want the long term. This is like when you guys kind of evolve, which I see here, into the Emperor and the Empress. Then it's like game on. You've conquered all elements. You've fully come to a place where you understand each other. So definitely an emotional conversation. Are you ready to talk to them right away? You might be. You might be surprised, though. Some of you might be surprised, even to hear an apology. Some of you will be. Completely, like, taken off guard. It's not shocking. Some of you might have heard that many times from this person. You might have heard, I'm sorry, a lot. Or you have been. And for those of you that have been through that, this might just be a little bit of, well, I don't know if I can trust that. Words are words, you know. That's okay. You don't have to. But I do feel like you deserve it. You're owed something here, and you're going to get it. And this conversation from someone who is, a little in that King of Swords energy, not really all about the emotions. This person's going to start talking, and it might have you a little bit like, what? I can't keep up. Oh, yeah. Look, everything's going to come out. Everything. All their deeds. All of their deeds. This is a big revelation. A lot of anxiety with this person. They carry a tremendous amount of anxiety. Anxiousness. Yes, I don't feel like this person, is on one side or the other in terms of the attachment. But I feel like they display mostly a lot of anxiousness, and because they don't want to be seen as anxious, they typically run away. At least in this relationship. Now that could be their emotions give them anxiety. But for some reason, the surrender, something's happened to them. Their feelings are coming up. Now the King of Cups doesn't normally wear their heart on their sleeve. And I don't feel like this is really that type of person, 100%, because it's all kings. But the depth of their feelings tends to scare them, that they just clam up. It's just very intense and deep. Their feelings are there, but their expression of it is not. So this might come as a little bit of a surprise for you. Because they're going to give you like, I feel like this is something that you really want to hear, the depth of their feelings. You don't want to stay in the depth, but you do want to understand how they feel emotionally. But you also, and while that might give you a sense of relief, you also need for this person to want to build with you. Are they going to build with Virgo? 10 of Wands in the reverse just flipped out like that. I feel like they're going to free themselves up from their fear of commitment. Yes. And also free themselves up from someone else who may have been in the picture. Or stop listening to this Queen of Wands. Or free themselves up from a past relationship that may have tainted their view of relationships. There was either a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius from their past that may have, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, that may have played a huge role in their inability to, either their inability or their limitedness to connect on an emotional level. Yeah. There's recovery and peace from that. So, whether that was an ex or a long-term relationship with another person or a friend or a family member, parent, grandparent, caretaker, big shift this week. Big shift. Big shift, Virgo. Okay. Big changes next month, Virgo. Month of November, for sure. Big shift in November. Yeah, this energy is this week. I do feel like there will be an emotional conversation this week. But next month, November, you're going to see some major changes. It's not just talking. It's action. It's actions being, words being backed up with actions. Quick peek here. What is this person? What are they going to tell Virgo? They're emotional. Anything else? You tame my demons, right? Because you bring that structure. I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before. Wow, so they're really having an awakening. That's what the Ten of Swords is. Even though it's a sense of hitting rock bottom or being defeated, this is definitely, because after the 10, I just want to show you. Sometimes I show my cards and explain things as a form of teaching. If you guys want classes, pay attention to the readings. If you look back behind those swords, the light is coming up. This is the light coming up here. The clouds are beginning to move away. This is after defeat. Bleeding heart, bled their heart out. Complete surrender. And then a new day dawning here. I feel like this person has had some type of wake-up call of some sort. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So, Virgo, whether you want to reconnect and start over with this person or not is totally up to you. Nobody can tell you how to live your life. That's up to you. But I feel like they are going to come in and really give it their best shot. They need your forgiveness. They hope that they owe you an apology. They feel they do. You might not feel that they do. Or maybe you do, but this person knew you were the one for them when they met you. Yeah, Virgo. So I feel like you're going to hear that. I mean, if you're waiting for them to, maybe just ask them. You could even ask them, how do you feel about me? Where am I in your life? What do you think? What are your feelings for me? Just ask. If you want to. Where do you see me in your life? Where do you see us in 5, 10 years? Do you see a future? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. Some of you might be calling this person in. You don't even realize it. Some of you are just going to release this person and focus on a soulmate energy to come in as well. Everybody's different, right? Some of you maybe were in a relationship with someone after this person, and you're releasing them so that you're trying to manifest healing and change with a soulmate. Here, this person who you feel like is your soulmate, right? Just trying to touch on everybody's story. Either way, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Don't stifle your emotions. You have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's forgiveness, really. That's just letting it go. Finding that place and just saying, there's an old saying I heard a long time ago. Well, I think I heard it from Jesus. It was in the Bible or something. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Did somebody try to hurt you intentionally? You have to ask yourself that. Was it intentional? Or is this person just unaware? I don't know. I don't really feel like there's many people out there trying to hurt everybody else. People are generally selfish and doing what they want for themselves. There may be an indirect effect that happens to you. But were they trying to hurt you intentionally? Maybe they were. But that's for you to ask and you to get the answers to. This week, I'm feeling a strong emotional conversation. And I feel like in some way this needs to be had. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In some ways, this needs to be had. Let's get a little bit of some messages of love here for you. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Don't stay in love, in denial. Clearly see the truth about a past relationship, a past love. Detaching with love is saying, forgive them for they know that. Look at that Emma for God bless their heart. They just don't know what they're doing. Detach with love. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Well, let that remain to be seen, but I feel like it is. You need to release this person, Virgo, so that you can forgive them. You need to release them, then accept what happened, or accept what happened, release them, so that you can forgive them. That's the only way to start over, if that's what you want. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go, and it's definitely helping them. They are surrendering. They're having a radical shift and change in their life. And this week, I feel like either they're going to reach out to you and ask if they could talk to you, or there's just going to be a conversation and it's just going to segue into their feelings for you, how they feel about you. Yeah, it's pretty profound. Well, every reading's profound. Let's see, are there any other messages besides love for Virgo this week? Okay, well, so a love offer comes. Wow. And also new opportunity and destiny. Look at that. New opportunity is destiny. All right. What else? Anything else for Virgo? Anything for career, money, anything along those lines? Gosh. So a return offer is coming in, and I feel like this is in terms of money or career, for sure. You're going to hear back. And also you've got someone loves hearing your voice. No, I don't know if that's the bank. Hey, we're so happy you called. Where's our payment? We love hearing from you. Anything else? Anything else for Virgo? Just let Virgo know. There you go. Well, either way, a big break comes in for you soon. This is what you need. This is what you're waiting to find out or waiting to hear, right, Virgo? A big break comes in soon. Things are going to be all right. Things are going to work out. If you build it, they will come. You just got to believe. Easier said than done, right? Especially if you have a heartbreak or there's a falling out or something happened. Keeping the faith doesn't have to be gigantic. It could be very, very tiny. You can have very, very tiny, as long as you have some faith that things will work out. It doesn't have to be big. It will grow big if you keep it. Anything else for Virgo? Oh, courting male showing up for some of you. Professional male. Uniform. Someone could be in a uniform. Next. Okay. A young male. Okay. Sporty, likes cars, youthful. Doesn't have to be young. Could just be youthful looking. Passion. Ooh, la la. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Oh, I forgot your Chinese signs. We cannot forget those. Your Chinese sign or another person. Just let me give these a little bit of a... Hi, everyone in the chat. Hello to my mods. Awesome, you guys are here. All right, year of the pig. Year of the rat. You have the monkey. You have the dragon. You have the ox. You have the tiger. Snake. And the dog. So if you are new to my channel, I call these out to give a qualifier. If you don't know your Chinese sign, you can just Google it, the year of your birth. If you were born in January, or no, you weren't because you're a Virgo, duh. But if your person was born in January or February, it's going to depend on the year of their birth because the Chinese sign changes. The Chinese New Year's in February. All right. So also look up compatibility, your Chinese sign. So if you're a snake, look up and see what your compatibility is with the dog. Plays a crucial role. Or look up to see who you're most compatible with. That'll help. That probably will explain a lot of any difficulty you have in certain relationships. I'm a rooster. There's my Virgo Rooster Cup, which I do sell these, you guys, on my channel down below here in my store. The little heart mug. Got rooster. We have Virgo ox, Virgo snake, dog, etc. So if you want to get a really cool, there's other things too there, but if you want to get a really cool mug, do check them out. And when you buy it and purchase when it arrives, post it in my community tab and show me a picture. All right, let's see what your charms are here. All right, somebody has a connection to music, a very important connection between two people. We also have Saturn. I feel like someone's birthday's on a Saturday, or they were born on a Saturday. We also have a goldfish. Oh, I was just talking about a goldfish earlier today. What did I say? You can't expect to catch a goldfish in a pond full of sharks. I don't know, a little bit of wisdom for someone. If you're looking for goldfish, go where the goldfish are. Don't go into a shark tank. There's no goldfish in there. And don't get upset if you catch a shark when you really wanted a goldfish. You're just swimming you're fishing in the wrong tank or the wrong pond. I don't know who needs to hear that. That's all about you, babe. That's not about the sharks. It's not the shark's fault. You went to the lake or the pond to try to catch a goldfish, but all you got were sharks. That's all about you. That's not their fault. You also have a pink rose. Oh, this is sweetness. Sweetness in a relationship. Somebody's name might be Rose. Or someone gets pink roses or likes pink roses. Healing of a heartbreak. Your other half is out there. Probably stuck up in a tree somewhere, but they're out there. All right, and you have a white bow tie with a diamond. You know, looking at this is giving me marriage vows or marriage wedding vibes. Huh, that's interesting. Now, I'm not going to predict anything there, but you did have the Knight of Cups. Somebody might also have a goldfish tank. I'm just like a fish tank of goldfish. Or maybe you buy one this week or you get one this week. Did I forget these? Yes, I did. I went right to... All right. So here we go. Virgo showing up right away. I'm telling you, there's a lot of you, there's a Virgo connection with another Virgo. You also have Aries. All right, you've got the initials K, N, L, G. You also have the 6th. Somebody's birthday's on the 6th, the 10th, the 12th, and the 4th. All right. So I'm going to leave that reading there for you. I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity. Let me just start with this. Your love life is about to get a major upgrade, Virgo. All that staying alone, all of that self-reflection you've been doing, the struggle you've been dealing with, feeling worried that you're never going to meet anybody or it's never going to happen, all the deep emotions you've been feeling and dealing with, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, Virgo, which is really good. You're shedding some light on maybe some trauma or some things that you've been dealing with. But I'm telling you now, I see a King of Wands with a tremendous amount of passion coming in, okay? King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Very significant person, ready for a new start, ready for growth, okay? So yeah, King of Wands showing up. This person has been looking for the right person to make an investment. Very carefully selective is what I'm getting. This person is a little bit selective. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay. Let me get my phone out of the way. Hey there, House of Virgo, holla. This person is very selective, taking their time. They're ready for something brand new. This person is very careful with their finances as well. They're not a crazy spender. Like, they think before they dole out the cash. All right, I definitely am picking that up. I want to tell you that. And they're very selective with who they invest in. Okay, but listen, they are ready. I feel like this person, when you connect with them, they're definitely going to weigh the options. They're definitely going to be in a position to make a choice in terms of relationships. But I will say that this person comes in like roaring like a lion, ready to go, ready to connect, to have a new beginning, okay? They turn their back on Queen of Swords. I feel like there's a Queen of Swords in their life. This person, kind of harsh to them. Or this new person showing up to you is widowed as well. They could be widowed. But yeah, I feel like with the Queen of Swords energy, they're turning their back on this person. This person, it is an air sign, but I feel like they're turning their back because there's no passion. There's just a lot of bullshit and nagging and problems in a relationship that they were in prior. This King of Wands is looking for the passion. No, it doesn't necessarily just mean the sex. They just want to feel excited again. And they're being very selective with who they spend their time with or who they're choosing. And you know what, Virgo? They're choosing you, Pikachu. Okay, how are you going to connect? How's Virgo going to connect with this person? I just need to know. If you might already know who this is. You're already connecting with them. Wow, Page of Swords. So that's interesting. There's going to be some... I'm just getting text communications to start. Hold on. Oh. Why is this showing up here? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Look at all this sword energy. What is going on? Oh, okay. Sometimes I ask a question, and Spirit's like, we're not answering that yet, but we are going to fill you in some other stuff. For some reason, this fire sign, tremendous amount of mental, I just don't feel like they do good with a lot of mental energy. They don't like people who are gossipy. They don't like jealous, spying, insecure, people who are very aggressive. I can tell you that. This person is super, super selective. All right. Can we please, Spirit, stop talking about all of that, their past stuff? They just want you to know. I don't know. Maybe you already know them. But I do feel like some of you I'm getting there's a connection through education. A connection through education. Someone's a teacher, someone's a student. Could be reversed, either one. Connection through education. Or, somebody works in an education department or there's something connected there. Okay, look at all this sword energy. I'm telling you, when you guys connect, I mean, I feel like this person will go the distance, travel to come see you, pick you up, do all that stuff. Will ask you out. This person, they're going to see that soulmate energy between the two of you. Okay? For sure. And just remember, that doesn't have to be a fire sign, but I'm telling you now that they have the passion and they desire the passion of a fire sign, okay? But there's some kind of match here between you and this person. Look at this. On the same page. Mutual understanding between the two of you. You must have been through some of the similar stuff. You were dealing, maybe in your past you were dealing with someone who's always playing the victim, spying on you and then crying wolf. And being very forceful or aggressive. Maybe you walked away from that. This fire sign walked away from that. And I see this connection coming in very beautifully. Look, come on. Four of Wands. Yes. It's a very structured type of a relationship. I mean, you guys will build a house together. Celebration, marriage, commitment, family, all the 9 yards. Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. I know you guys have LPR. I got diagnosed with LPR. It's not like a sore throat or anything. It's just like throat reflux. I have no idea where it came from. It just started a couple years ago. So if you hear me clearing my throat, no matter how much medicine I take, it's just always there, okay? I know a lot of people leave comments and they're like, you need to take this, you need to take that. I legit got a scope down my throat. It's called like larynx pharyngeal reflux or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person will want to give you the world, anything your heart's desire, anything that you want. They're just like very serious about a relationship. They're not playing games. They need the passion. They excuse me, coming as someone who's very attractive as well. And, of course, Virgo, you're like a Slytherin snake. You're super, super, super sexy, so it's not going to be a problem. One person is dark complexion, and the other person is light complexion. So there could be like a racial mix here as well. Okay, yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, this person's going to be on fire for you. On fire. And the Two of Cups is showing up here because it's like a beginning. You know what I'm saying? Not a mean jelly bean? It's a beginning. It's a new start. This is a go-getter kind of person. They're ambitious. They're driven. They're not assertive. They're not aggressive. They're just ambitious and driven. But I also feel like they're the type of person that will want you to go on their excursions with them. Their adventures. They will take you along. They want you to be a part of it. So, I mean, like, if they like to go hiking, I know Virgo's like, I am not going through the woods. I am not doing any of that. It's fine. Whatever they like to do, they will want you to be a part of it. Do it. It's like, do it together. Like total companionship, right? I can't give you like this whole love thing. I just can't. I mean, your love life will definitely have an upgrade. I feel like this person wants marriage and commitment. You might connect with them at a reunion. Holidays are coming up as well. Could be during the holidays as well. But yeah, I'm just getting the passion and the commitment. How are they with their feelings? Are they like someone who's, okay, they're very secure and self-confident. Is this someone that like can share their emotions? Oh, coming in as the Emperor. Listen, if you're expecting the Emperor to be like an emotional lovey-dovey, you need to save that for your girlfriends or your gay friends, okay? Because this person is not the emotional lovey-dovey type. This is a leader. This is a powerhouse. This is like, it's not that they don't have feelings. It's just that they're large and in charge all the time. I'm also picking up a biker, but they are large and in charge all the time. They are a leader, a general, a CEO. a very strong figure, but extremely dependable, very mature. They don't have an ego issue. They're a good planner, very strategic. They know how to get it done. They know how to get what they need to get done in life. They're not cowardly. They're not a chicken. If there is anything that they need to communicate, they will communicate it. They won't demand anything from you, but they will have a commanding presence. There's a lot of respect, and you will get that in return. But if you're looking for someone that's like super, super emotional and is going to share their feelings every 2 minutes and cry over commercials and really, it's not this person comes in as a true alpha masculine, not an a-hole. It's different. Someone comes in as a true alpha masculine energy. But they will, listen, you won't feel a lack of love from them. Trust me when I tell you. You won't feel it because they will propose. They will ask you to marry them, to be like together forever, right? This is what they will want. And the celebration of that union, whether it's an actual wedding, marriage, or just celebrating being together, telling family and friends, or whatever, you will feel tremendously like very valued, very important, very much priority. Emotionally, it will bring joy. You will feel very happy. Don't start any fights, Virgo. Don't start any fights. This person's very competitive, and they'll get into a group of people and they'll fight them all off for you. If there's like people bothering you, this is your king. Your king is going to show up here. I guess I don't know if I'm talking to I know some of you guys are on here and you're like, where's my woman? Well, maybe this isn't your reading tonight because this feels very, very, very masculine. Unless there's some men in here that like masculine women, it very well could be. She'll get her boxing gloves. She will. She'll put up her dukes. But this person will put up their dukes. Nobody touches my baby. Nobody says nasty words to my baby. Nobody talks to my girl like that. Nobody talks to my man like that. Excuse me. Yeah, so this person is a winner, chicken dinner. And they will provide, if you're looking for provisions, whether they're mental, emotional, physical, financial, anything, they will provide. They're a good provider. You will not be walking around in anything less than diamonds and furs or quality threads, nice cars, nice home. This is, like when I'm telling you upgrade, this is a serious upgrade, okay? Serious upgrade. Nobody messes with this person. They're coming in as that emperor. I know some of y'all are like, oh, that's what I want, an emperor. But he doesn't share his emotions. He doesn't communicate how he feels. Well, emperors don't usually, that's what emperors are for. Like, that's not what they do. If you got to get your feelings out, call your girlfriend. Call your friends. Write in your journal. Okay? If you're just feeling that overwhelmed, but do they share love? Yeah, of course. What's their love language? Stop right there. Here comes. Stick out your can. Here comes the garbage man. No, I'm just kidding. Yep, the message is coming tonight. Tonight. That message that you've been waiting for, you've been waiting to hear, that offer, that communication, the blockages are being removed. I know it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but you leave me a comment when you get that message, okay? Listen, there's somebody here, there's a love offer coming in. Oh, we want you. I love you. Let's have this new beginning. Let's go have drinks. Let's go get coffee. Lots of communication starting tonight, okay? That message is coming. Have you been waiting for a message? Who's coming for? Oh, you got a jumper. Ooh. Could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo, but listen, that's a card of communication right there. Speaking something into existence. Strong energy of communication. The Magician rules Mercury, the planet of communication, language, writing, and expression. This could be a text message. It is. It is. They're going to hit the send button. This is not a call. So maybe it'll be Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, wherever you get your messages, wherever you communicate most of the time. It could be any. Maybe you have all of them. But there's a text coming in. Maybe you might miss it. Maybe it'll go to your spam folder. I don't know if you'll get it or not, but I'm telling you it's coming in. Persuasion and intentional messaging. I feel like whoever's reaching out here to you, and we'll find out because we'll look at the court card, whoever's reaching out here to you is intentionally sending this message to you. All right? This is you popping in their mind, in their brain, and writing out that message, right? Or on their phone, texting it and hitting the send button. You're going to hear from them tonight. All right, let me take a look at this. What does Virgo need to know about this message? First of all, who is it? All right, got a King of Swords. I was feeling Gemini, I'm not going to lie. Okay, this might not be for everyone, but maybe it is for someone. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, message coming in. All right, what are they going to tell Virgo? What does this person want to tell Virgo? What's the message? What's the communication? I mean, even with the 8 of Wands, this is like Cupid's arrows, you know, there's a lot of good stuff, you know. If you guys listened to my collective reading that I uploaded earlier on my other channel, that might give you a little clue about what they want to say, because there's some confessing of the love in that reading. Let me see. Confessing feelings. Let's see. Okay. Yep. 6 of Wands here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. So saying this person just is amazed by you. You're amazing. Hi. Just by the way, you're amazing. You're awesome. I'm your biggest fan, or I want to be one of your biggest fans. Sure, darling. Yes. Did you know I'm one of your biggest fans? Can I have your autograph? Signed, sealed, and delivered with a kiss? You want to go? Also, you want to go see a show? You want to go see a celebrity? Or you want to go, or this person is a celebrity? You want to go see a show? You want to go to a concert? I have tickets for a concert. They could be getting back. Some of you, this is getting back to you. Okay. Yes. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this person is very, very, very sweet on you. So I know, Virgo, you're like, they haven't responded. Well, you know what? They're responding tonight. They're getting back to you tonight. Maybe inviting you out for a drink or a show or to do something. It's a message of intention. It's either, yes, I'll go, respond. It's a response message, or just a response in general. Yes. Okay. Whatever. If you ask them something and you didn't get a message back, yeah, and then the floodgates open and they start communicating with you. Or it's an initiation. This could be somebody new for some of you. Sure. That could be. For some of you, this is somebody new asking you out or asking you on a date or asking you to go somewhere, to do something, or to get together. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. A retreat, rest, somewhere quiet. Want to go somewhere quiet? Spend a little time together? Ooh. Maybe party a little bit. Go have some drinks. Go get toxic with each other. A little bit of that. Sure. Okay. Capricorn. Also. These two cards together, like I'm just going to put it out there for some of you. This is a roll in the hay and spending some lovely time together, some sweet physical affection. Okay. Hey, you know what? Don't judge. To each their own. Some people are like, don't have time for that. Just want a companion, spend some time with. Nothing serious, okay? And if you're, listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. If you're, unless you're that person that wants a long-term relationship and you want commitment and you want marriage and all that, then yeah, I mean, but then again, look, Everybody's situation's unique, right? Some people, they go out on a couple dates, they sleep together, and the next thing you know, they're married and they're having kids and they're building a family and they're together for 25 years, 30 years. You just don't, you never know. Okay, but that's definitely on the table. Okay, so whoever's sweet on you here also wants to sleep with you. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You are a sexy foxy lady, foxy guy. Sure. Okay. Oh, I just heard. I'm getting, if you've been waiting for a message from someone, you're waiting for a reply, for those of you in that situation, they never got your question or whatever you initially sent. And they've been waiting for you, and they've grown sad that they haven't heard from you. Maybe a message got lost or they missed it, and they actually have taken it personally. Like, why didn't Virgo reach out to me? They were waiting to hear back from, they were waiting to hear from you. You might have already sent something and they didn't get it. And they were really sad about that, or they are. And so now they're going to, tonight you'll hear from them. Okay. And then you guys, there's a reunion happening, whether it's somebody new or it is someone that, I want to say a message comes in that was missed. Somebody didn't see it, or it's just got so caught up in other things that forgot to reply. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely going to be communication here. Look at this. I mean, this person's like seriously going to be, or currently is, crushing on you big time. Okay, Virgo's like, I'll take it. Virgo says, I'll take it. Let me get a little bit of some feeling messages here. I can't let you go. Oh my gosh. The longer they haven't heard from you, the harder it is for them to let you go. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Where have you been? Why haven't you reached out? I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. For some of you, they did ghost you. And it was a bad decision. Totally bad decision. So they're initiating. I knew you were the one when I met you. Oh gosh. So yeah, they knew from the start, right from the very beginning. No matter how difficult, no matter how much of a struggle, they knew right from the very beginning that you were the one. And whatever happened along the way, or involvement or issues or whatever, that never changed in their heart for you. Okay? Never, ever, ever. And maybe other people got involved in the situation. Or they let people, places, and things get involved in a situation. Okay? And this is for those of you where you already knew this person. You guys, this reading is going to be short tonight. My apologies. I am just beat. Right? But that's okay. Every once in a while, we just have a quick shorty. For those of you who like those real long readings, we do a quick short reading now and then here on the channel, just to get right to the point. All right, Chinese signs. Year of the rabbit, year of the ox, can I pet that dog? Year of the dog, year of the tiger, year of the monkey, year of the rooster, year of the snake, and year of the dragon. You, them, they, none, whomever. All right, we're going to get right into the good stuff. Charms. All right, you've got an Aquarius here. So somebody's an Aquarius. All right, you've got the 3rd, birth dates, the 8th. Got the 2nd, the 23rd, the 28th, 1983, 1982. All right. Oh, and the 1st, the 31st. Okay, 1981. So we've got G, the initial G, B, O, and A, like Rocky Balboa or a boa constrictor. All right, a couple more Chinese or zodiacs. Aquarius again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo showing up here. Cancer, you got a Cancer, you got an Aries twice. 3 rolls. We always do 3 rolls. Pisces, Libra, Leo, and a Sagittarius. All right, a couple of more. You got the initial F. We have X. We have the letter I. Someone's born in the year of the ox. Did I say ox? I don't know, but it's here. Box. Box Street, I just heard. Somebody's got a hat or something that says boy, B-O-I. Boy. Botox. BF, best friend. Okay. The 4th and the 5th. 45. Age 45, 54, or year of birth. 43, 48, 41, 51, 53, 58. Okay, I feel like Spirit's telling me stop. Let me get some charms here. Oh, you've got a heart. You've got a heart. And that person holds the key. And they're bringing in the key. The key to your heart. Let me tell you what. Some of you are getting, or you received, or you have, like a diamond studded heart necklace. You're either going to receive that from this person, because I'm getting gift energy, or you already have this charm somewhere, somehow. All right, whether it's around your neck or on a bracelet, getting or giving. And then a pink rose. This feels like very early. I'm going to say it right now. This feels like very early Valentine's energy. Expressions of love and feelings and dating, coupling, that kind of thing, companionship. Yeah, it really does. It's giving romance. Virgo, this confession coming from this person is going to change everything. Let's get into this reading. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on. There's a person here that has something to tell you. They have a confession. Their confession is going to change everything for you, Virgo. I feel it. I'm feeling it. What is this confession? What is coming in for Virgo? All right. Well, definitely truth. Are you dealing with an air sign, Virgo? Definitely some truth bomb being dropped here. It's going to really make have a huge impact on your life. Decision is being made. Oh my gosh. Wow. Justice. Truth coming out. Okay. What is this? What is this truth? Look at all this sword energy. Doing the right thing. Being fair. Being just. Oh. For some of you, there's an apology. But there's also some very sweet affection that you're going to get from, so it could be a Libra. Okay, could be a Libra, but there's some very sweet affection that's going to be given. Let me see. Oh my gosh, somebody is sorry 100% for betraying you. Yes, 100%. Somebody betrayed you in the past. Maybe you care, maybe you don't. But yeah, there's an apology coming in for, someone they either betrayed you or they were deceptive, or they ended something. I feel like you've got somebody here who's like hitting major rock bottom. Okay. And does that mean kiss and make up? I don't know. That's up to you. But I can tell you this is a long time coming. This is a long time. Why is this coming out now for Virgo? Why is this coming out now? Oh my goodness. Someone's broken free from a family situation or a marriage or a work thing. Did somebody put like their job in front of you? They were just too busy, or they just had a very demanding career and they weren't willing to try to find a way to have the work-life balance, possibly. Yeah, I do feel like this is an apology. I mean, not apologizing for working, because everybody's got to work, but something here makes me feel like they were just so overcommitted or over-functioning with a family, or if they were in another relationship, or something about a marriage ending, and they feel like they owe you as well an apology. For sure. Maybe there was a divorce, something they did, deceit, betrayal, stabbing you in the back. Like I said, this could be a long time coming, but it is coming out. Okay, there's the Empress. You could have had children with this person, or there was a pregnancy, there was a baby, and this person maybe departed. They're going to be paying you back. They might be going to jail as well. Oh gosh, yeah. Could be like maybe never got child support. And for some of you, that's the case. This person got locked up. They're really sorry. But yeah, they're going to pay. Look, 10 of Pentacles, all that back support that they owe you as well. Yeah, look at this. We have Fortune. So there is indeed a full, huge, like small little fortune coming your way if this person owes you money. There's also something I'm getting. It says several different messages, so bear with me. There's also something I'm getting. Sorry I couldn't be there when that happened to your mom. Whatever that means. Don't know what that means. Or sorry I wasn't there for you when you needed me most. Big shift, big change. This is like a massive amount of validation, a massive amount of you sitting here going, see, I was right. I wasn't wrong about this person and their behavior. Or, yeah, this person, yeah, I feel like, I'm not saying you're seeking it, but you're going to feel good when you get it. It's going to have a huge impact on you because it just validates something for you. Okay, for sure. But I'm also getting with the Page of Cups, for some of you, there's a new love start happening here. Yep. Now, let's look at in terms of, so for some of you, you know, if you divorce this person, yeah, they want to get back together with you. They want to try again. Okay, whatever. For others of you where this wasn't the case, okay, there's a confession coming in terms of this person is just sorry. They're just apologizing. They're seeking your forgiveness for stabbing you in the back, or for leaving you when you were down, or for putting other things, other priorities, or another woman or another guy in front of the relationship. Yeah, big change. I feel like this person coming in, we also have a Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A lot of that showing up here. Some Leo, some Scorpio. But I'm seeing a brand new start here that they want with you. This doesn't feel like a new, this could have been somebody that you were just dating for a while. You know, like say a year or something, and they just disappeared, and here they are coming through, apologizing to you. All right. Oh gosh, I was just thinking, I know some of you have tried to book with me. Please make sure that you have, after you, like before you book a reading with me, please make sure that you have downloaded the WhatsApp application, because that's how I call you. All right, so make sure you have that downloaded. If I call you or if I plug your number in and you're not on WhatsApp, then you're gonna forfeit your reading and your money. Okay, so you will get a notification from me. I just feel like I need to tell you that. Anyway, if you have it and there's no call from me, sometimes that happens. I'll find a way to get a hold of you, and we'll try to link up again. All right, so there's your Scorpio card, Judgment. Yeah, major confession, big reveal here. I feel like this person, Do they love Virgo? What is it? Yeah, there you go. 2 of Cups. You're definitely a soulmate for them. They feel it. They feel the match. They know it. They want to be with you. They want to try to heal something here, hoping that you'll forgive them, hoping that you'll take them back, hoping that you'll give them a chance. Let me see you, Virgo. What's your energy towards this person? Virgo's like, nah, I'm listen, I have already left. I have already split. I have already moved on. I have moved away. Okay. You made some kind of transition away from this betrayal or this energy with this person. It just feels like maybe you felt the connection as well, but something in terms of there was an equal match. I don't know if they ghosted you or just disappeared or whatever. And it feels to me like you left or you will be leaving, and because it's just really based on lack of compatibility, not a lack of feeling, lack of compatibility. Okay, yeah, and commitment and ghosting. That's what I was saying. Yeah, so I feel like whoever was the ghoster, whoever was the backstabber, whoever defeated or was the relationship serial killer, whatever their energy, whatever happened, whatever was put before you, they're coming in definitely from now through November to reach out and to try to make nice with you. They know, they're aware of what they've done or what they haven't done, or the lack of accountability. They're aware. But why are they coming back in? Like, what's the deal? Like, what's their intention? Have they hit rock bottom? Have they realized? They got schooled somewhere else. Oh, they got schooled. Yeah, definitely a lesson. They have learned a lesson. This is my school education card, my lessons card. Yep, they have learned. Boy, you must have put up some kind of boundary, or you just filled up the gas and took off. Virgo's like, I'm not waiting around for this. If you don't show up, hey, I'll find it elsewhere. But they're definitely, they learned some kind of lesson here. Virgo, you have kept on moving. You will keep on moving toward your 10 of Cups. It's not hope, it's faith that you will find someone that will match you better, or just the same. You might not have left yet, right? Because the 6 of Swords is a card about necessary transitions. Okay, so you might still be in kind of that hurt phase, but this is a necessary transition. This is telling you that if you haven't been making the moves to transition away from this, it's time. Because this person, the only way they're really ever going to come back is if you actually are willing to leave. You know that's how it works, right? You know how, like, when you're waiting for the water to boil and you just stand there, or you're waiting for the hands of the clock to turn. The longer you stand there, it seems like it's just taking forever. But then if you just turn around and walk away, next thing you know, it's boiling and the hands of the clock are turning. Yeah, I don't know what that's called, but it's just what I'm feeling here. Yeah, big confession. Let me get some. Let me see what else comes up here for you in terms of. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. Spirit said, get the other cards. There's a message in here. What is going on with them? This person, part of their confession, they don't want to be toxic anymore. There was something they did was very toxic, was not healthy. And whatever they did, or lack of, not good. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Yeah, this person has gotten schooled big time. They learned some serious lessons. Look, they never let you go. They still think about you. Absolutely. They still think about you, holding on to the memories of you and them. Always on their mind. I wish you were here with me. Yeah, they can't stand it. This is all part of the confessions that are coming out, okay? part of the things that they're going to say to you. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Wow, Virgo. Oh, good. They got schooled. Or they're getting schooled. Put your dukes up, Virgo. I know we have a soul connection. I'm telling you, they felt it too, because I know you did. I know you did. You guys call me and you tell me. You feel that connection. You can't explain it. Most of you are always telling me how it's nothing you've ever felt before. If you doubt that they felt it, no, they have felt it. And most likely they ran away from it because it was intense or it scared them. Most of the time that's the case. But they know, and that's why they're going to be coming back around, because of that connection. Because of that bond. It's like when they're away from you, that other, like, you know, they feel that void. Even if they walked away on their own, the void gets larger and larger as time goes by. This person wants to kiss you. You gonna let them? What are you gonna do, Virgo? Are you gonna be ready for this? It's almost like the confession that you want to hear, but yet at the same time you don't. Some of you, are you just going to say, okay, yeah, thanks for the validation, but I'm already past it. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. That's what happened. That's why they run, because they weren't ready. It doesn't mean you were asking too much. It doesn't mean you were being needy. It just means that they weren't ready for it. Even if they said they were. You know, everybody's always ready until it's time to go. And then when it's time to go, nobody's freaking ready, right? It's just the way it is. Because what happens? Yeah, I'm all prepared. I'm all ready to go. And when it's time to go, shoot, did I leave the iron on? Shoot, did I bring my keys? Shoot, did I leave water for the cat? Oh, I don't think I'm ready. Oh, what did I forget? Oh, all these excuses. Wait, I gotta go back. It's just the way it goes. No matter how prepared you are, no matter how much you say you want something, or how much someone says they want something, and some people, they get right up to the ledge of the door to go out and go on that journey with you, and then they get scared. Or all their fears. It's like a cold feet kind of thing. Just like you always hear those stories. Maybe some of you own this story where the bride goes up or the groom goes up to the altar, is ready to get married, and one of them has cold feet, doesn't show up for the wedding. Right? Like, it's a real thing. And it's a hurtful thing. Yeah, it's a hurtful thing. Well, in terms of that scenario. But even in terms of this scenario, I mean, I don't think it's like you're getting ready to go out with your partner and you're all ready, and then you get to the door and you're like, wait, I'm not ready. I gotta change my clothes again. I don't think they're all that hurt. If anything, they're probably like, oh, Jesus, you look fine. Let's go. So, yeah, that's what I feel like's happening here. And are they ready to re-engage? Here's the thing, Virgo. They're reaching out because they have that connection. They've realized, they've learned some lessons about themselves. But does that mean that they're reaching out because now, this time, is going to be different? You know, the Fool is a fool for a reason, starting over, right? The Fool does represent, you know, like the baby. This is the excitement, the new adventure, the cares to the wind kind of energy. Yeah, they have all these feelings. Yeah, their confession comes in. They're sorry, but I don't want to pull cards and tell you, yeah, go for it. This person's gonna be here forever, and then you listen to me, and then you put yourself back in the situation again, and then they run again. You might have like someone, you know your story better than me, okay? You might have someone who is an in and outer, an innie outie kind of person, and if that's a pattern for them, they're I mean, you got to look at like the past history repeats itself. The only time it doesn't is when something major and profound happens. You know, I'm not trying to like make this a doom scroll video, but I feel like it's just, you know, if you're going to give them another chance, go very slow. Go very slow. It's safe to go slow. It's not safe to leap with, you know, the all in. They're definitely going to leap all in again, right? Because why? Because they feel that love. They want to feel that love again. They want to kiss you. They miss you. But how available are they? Are they fully unavailable? Time apart made them realize they want to be with you. Can they be completely open? Can they be completely open with you? They're definitely going to try. I'm not saying all's lost. I mean, and I'm definitely not talking to those of you who have already done this a million times and you're already gone. You know what? That's not for you. This is for those of you who maybe this is the first or second time. Like, it was pretty impactful stuff, but you're still kind of not sure if you're going to give someone a second chance. Never say never, Virgo. Never going back, or never say definitely, because you just never commit yourself to anything like that. But there you go, past life love. This is past love for sure. Both of your souls remember this intense connection. It's probably why it's difficult to let go, or it was difficult to let go. You need to detach with love to clearly see the truth, right? But yeah, it's going to be an impactful confession on your life. You may be in this position where you've told yourself, it's been so long, I'm never going to hear from this person again. And I'm here to tell you, yes, you will. And yes, they're going to be back. And the ball's in your court, what you want to do with that. You know, don't give away your jewels. Make them earn it. That's just a little Kelly advice. Make them earn it. Make them earn it. They don't want to earn it. I mean, you know, whose problem is that? Okay, that's theirs. All right, other messages. Yeah, here you go. Haste, speed, and travel. All right, so this person could be traveling to you, could be far away, coming in really quick. You also have negative thinking. Try to stay positive, Virgo, as much as you can, or counteract negative thinking, fear, and anxiety with positivity. Openness, joy, happiness. Don't worry. Don't cross bridges before you get to them. Because then what are you doing? You're going to look like an idiot out there. Like, people in the distance be like, why are you walking that way on the pavement? What do you mean? I'm on the bridge. I'm crossing the bridge. No. You're still on the road. The bridge is up ahead. Why are you walking funny? Don't cross bridges before you get to them. But here you go. Cupid's arrows, love messages, travel. I'm telling you, you're getting messages. Quick, good news, speedy news, quick news. Cupid's arrows coming in. Love. Very quickly. This person wants to make future plans with you. They're choosing the path toward you. Yep, definitely a new passionate start. So, Virgo. Things that make you go, All right, let's get some Chinese signs and see who shows up here for you and or your person. All right, you're the monkey, the dog, capita dog. You know, getting tired of hearing that. Capita dog. Dragon, ox, the rat, the rabbit. Oh, 2 cards, the rooster and the goat. All right, Virgo, you or your person. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, I'm in my pink sweatshirt. This is like my, try to stay warm because I don't put my heat on until like the very, like, I'll put it on for like an hour just to get the house warm, but I can't stand it when it's super, super hot. Although I love the heat in the summer. Anybody? Is it just me? I hate because the heat is very dry when it gets cold out. You know, I love the summer because it's hot and moist. My favorite word. All right, let's see what you got. Cancer. Pisces. Someone's birthday's on the 12th. Okay. Oh, Jason or Hassan. OHASN. Sean. Somebody's name is Sean. Shannon. All right, you got Aries here. We have the 5th, the 2nd, and the 9th. The 3rd, we got the 5th again. 23rd, 25th, 29th, the 24th, also the 4th, the 13th, the 19th, the 12th, the 15th, the 14th. All right, you've got the letter K and the letter P. Pikachu. Okay, and Libra showing up here. Let me just spin the signs and see what other zodiac is showing up. Aries, Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Cancer showing up. All right, Virgo. Let's check out your charms. Oh, right off the bat, somebody's a musician. They've got some fame around them. Like a rock star. Somebody's a rock star. Or famous locally or worldly, globally. Definitely a superstar in terms of music. Could be in other things too, but you know, there is a connection to music. They also have a slippery snake. Slytherin snake. Okay, somebody's definitely born in the year of the snake. I don't know if I called that. Rat, dog, rabbit, rooster, dragon, ox, goat. I didn't, but here you go. Somebody's born in the year of the snake. Snake is here. Okay. And is there any other? Yep. Then you have a red heart. Okay. Somebody's creating a love song for you. This person creating a love song for you, or they have. Okay. Then you have an airplane. So there's definitely going to be some kind of flight or travel. I'm leaving on a jet plane. All right. I'm getting Vegas vibes again with the dice. Vegas vibes or a casino. Shotgun wedding, I'm hearing. A shotgun wedding. Isn't that a Billy Idol song? Wasn't that a Billy Idol song? Shotgun. Guys, I'm just getting Peter Pan. They just told me Peter Pan. What? And Han Solo. What the heck's going on here? Anyway, I'm leaving that alone. All right. Oh, and also if someone practices Hapkido. I think it's like a Japanese martial art. Okay. Gonna leave that there.
Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I